Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. I know what it is. Big cousin. Oh, there. You feel me? Get you some of this work, man.
Blessed and still breathing. Yeah. When you think back of all the things we went through in this life, all the tragedies, all the ups and all the downs, the obstacles we overcame, all I can say is I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all keep going with it, boy.
Realville. Came up in the Realville. The real village. Maybe we didn't want for nothing. Nah, not the teaching. I'm just saying though.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, they say pressure bust pipes. The glass is half full if you never been loved right. My destiny is rise and shine like floodlights. Create a better way for me and my bloodline. This for Lil Gene, life on the line, working my grind for a little cream. It's like a movie prime time, living out the scenes. I stay cautious,
I ain't doing none of that shit.
But it seems, friend turn into your foe, doing strange things. Life makes the heart hard, give a lot of scars. Sick of being sick and tired, staying on guard. But I'm blessed and still breathing. Trying to stay strong cause my neighborhood's grieving.
Everybody in the
Surviving through killer season. Senseless murders got the babies out here bleeding. That's right. I'm a father that ain't leaving. I'm blessed and still breathing. Blessed and still breathing. Surviving through killer season. Blessed and still breathing. I'm blessed and still breathing. Coming out the trenches, couldn't see it. Begging for my soul to be saved, cause I need it. Past times getting caught up the deepest. Me against the world, let me know I wouldn't be shit. Opportunity to win, I'ma seize it. And though my soul's bleeding, I'm blessed and still breathing. Surviving through killer season. Blessed and still breathing, I'm blessed and still breathing. Coming out the trenches, couldn't see it. Begging for my soul to be saved, cause I need it. Past times getting caught up the deepest. Me against the world, let me know I wouldn't be shit. Opportunity to win, I'ma seize it. And though my soul's bleeding, I'm blessed and still breathing.
Because, man. Nigga, these sleep on air mattresses.
Y'all keep going with it, boy.
I know how I start every motherfucking day off, man. Real talk. Quit playing with me, man. Hey, man, y'all see my angels at the top, man. I done went and put that money on the tabernacle, man. Y'all know what it is. I know how I start this shit off every morning, man. You gotta have you some motherfucking theme music when you're getting out of here in these motherfucking streets, these out here streets. You feel me? Let's go.
Lay it over, major.
I'd like to thank the Lord for being with us through our ups and our downs. When we down on our knees, when we on our back, the Lord can lift us up to the highest amount.
Preach, my brother.
All you gotta do is reach. Sometimes it seems like we all alone, but know the Lord is there.
Thank you for all the animals. Thank you for all the bugs. Thank you for all the criminals. Thank you for all the thugs. Thank you for all the fiends. Thank you for all the drugs. Thank you for all the dreams, allowing us to wake up. Thanks for my current mother, my sisters, my angry brother. Thank you for all the doctors. Thank you for school teachers. Thank you for all the followers. Thank you for all the leaders. Thank you for all the Muslims. Thank you for all the Christians, the Jews, Buddhists, and so forth. I mean, every religion. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the hate. Thank you for nationality. Thanks for Congress debates. I mean, thank you for putting the brother's faith. Thank you for giving me the tongue they call faith. Helping me understand why everything seemed out of place. You was always on time. Lord, you was never late. For that, I thank you, Lord. Go on and sing it, Lord.
Thank you, Lord, for giving me one more chance. You stood right by my side. You grabbed my hand, showed me along the way. Now I understand.
understand.
Come on, stand up, Uncle Cardi, baby. I ain't understand it first, but now I do. Now, for so many years I had life misconstrued. I could have died in my sleep when I had a seizure. Had a bad multiple gun wounds, car crash procedures. When I needed my people most, no one was there for me. Nobody cared unless it was just their story. See through the eyes of an angry man with a dangerous plan. Had to get up off my knees and take a stand. Long as I breathe and bleed, I'ma come strong with my strong command. Knowledge is power and so is my prayer, man. Lord, I just wanna thank you.
Thank you, Lord, for giving me one more chance. You stood right by my side. You grabbed my hand, showed me along the way. Now I understand.
As I bow down my head to pray, yeah, Lord, I thank you every day. It's a cold world we living in. Promise to stick by each other through the thick and thin. But then, why does the time seem to fly on us quick as wind? One day you here, the next you gone like a dollar you just had to spend. Walking around feeling hypnotized. Why is it that we live but we live to die? And as long as you live, you just live the life. Spiritual contents being mesmerized, yeah. Lord, I'm on my knees. I thank you for saving me. So many times that I just said please, and you know that you set me free, and I thank you.
Thank you, Lord, for giving me one more chance. You stood right by my side. You grabbed my hand, showed me along the way. Now I understand.
Oh, now I understand.
Yeah, my bad. I was muted, y'all. My motherfucking nigga Genocide, my nigga Cardi, Uncle Cardi nigga, and that nigga JoJo making them be, hey, y'all killed that. Nigga, that's my morning shit. I hope y'all know that. That's my morning shit, nigga. You got some inspiration when you get up. Oh, now I understand. Y'all see where I'm at, man. Deep in the motherfucking heart of the black nigga. Y'all see that apartment? I see that one apartment right there, 12. Oh, man. Monumental place, man. R.I.P. Crazy B, R.I.P. Al, R.I.P. Damn, the list is ready to go long, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. Miss Wilma, man, that was a ghetto of love right there. I just want y'all to know that. Hey, good morning. It's the motherfucking Poe Niggas Revival, and I'm the deacon. I'm the reverend. The deacon done did it all, nigga. I'm just doing it all, nigga. I'm the head of the Ursher boards and all of those shit, nigga. I know y'all fucking with it here, man. You know what I'm saying? So everybody in the church say, hey, Graham, tell me good morning, share this shit, and let's get it popping, man. You hear me? Yeah, real talk. Y'all see where I'm at, nigga? I'm deep in the trenches of the black, nigga. You feel me? Today, I'm deep in the trenches of the black. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to take it across the globe. I ain't going to lie to y'all. I'm going to take it everywhere. Because you know me. Shit. Some of these niggas be saying they everywhere, but they ain't never there. Yeah, I be everywhere. I know y'all be seeing my little head, little nose, like, man, I be seeing bruh everywhere. Yeah. That's exactly what the fuck you be doing. Seeing bruh everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Seeing bruh everywhere. Like, man, why damn, I know I just seen that nigga Park Hill. You did. Let's go. Nigga, ain't nobody said hey Graham yet. It ain't no sound. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Nigga, let me know y'all can hear me. That might be late. You know what I'm saying? That might be some late shit right there. I think y'all can hear me right now. Because I know y'all can hear me because I'm deep in the motherfucking trenches of the black nigga. Everybody can hear me, goddamn it. Hey man, it's Friday. Y'all get y'all motherfucking day started. Y'all see my angels is back up. You know what I'm saying? They up here. You feel me? They gonna be getting shown all throughout the broadcast. Cause y'all know what it is, man. I ain't shit without them. They part of my history. Them the angels watching over me. And I designated them while they was here. I deal with hearts. I don't deal with what you got and what you came from. And I don't give a fuck about none of that, nigga. If I meet you, and you know what I'm saying? Kindred souls always seem to come together, nigga. And it's the po nigga revival, nigga. I ain't your average motherfucker reverend, nigga. I ain't like I told y'all, nigga. I ain't passing out no collection plate to receive nothing. All we gonna do is get on this motherfucker and keep handing y'all the collection plate and making sure you receive some of these jewels and these diamonds and these gems being dropped on the ground. Especially when I'm adding people and you know what I'm saying, fucking with the community, nigga, letting everybody get on here and say what they fucking gotta say. The goddamn pastor, man. I ain't even been preaching these last couple of days to where the church be like, oh shit, hey Graham, nigga, hey Graham. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's how they pop off. Yeah, man, y'all get your ass up and get ready for motherfucking work today. Whatever you got to do today, we made it, y'all. Another motherfucking week. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking this shit with baby steps, nigga, on everything. You see, I'm in the motherfucking black and it's sunny outside today, nigga. It might jump. It might not motherfucking jump. Hi, Nee. What's up, cuz? Y'all tell me good morning in this bitch, though. The only rules in my church is when I pass around this, it's not a collection plate. It's a reception plate. So when I pass around this reception plate, y'all take some of these jewels, y'all take some of these diamonds, y'all take some of these rubies, y'all take some of these motherfucking artifacts we giving to y'all, and y'all pass it around to the next motherfucker. You hear me? Yeah. Pass this shit off, man, and share it. That's all you gotta do. It don't cost you nothing. And just be part of this pole nigga revival because all y'all part of the church. You hear me? I told y'all I went and got us a building, man. I put the building funds together, man. Today we having an outside picnic because it's Friday, nigga. You hear me? Now look, I'm gonna always tell y'all this. First off, look, man, brush your motherfucking hair. Comb your shit. See what I'm saying? You see how I'm getting to it? Man, it don't take nothing, man. It don't cost nothing to brush and comb your motherfucking hair. I just want to let y'all know. It shows me dedication. I feel like you dedicated to something. When I see you comb your motherfucking hair, I be feeling like you dedicated though. Real shit. I be like, oh, this motherfucker right here care about something. When I see you combing your shit, I feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. All that. Let me look at what's up, Debo. What's up, baby girl? How you doing, Debo? Love you, sweetheart. She said you been to the church all night making sure I had it right. I know that's right, man. What's up, X-Miz? Hey, man, I'm going to be a little more interactive with y'all today. Hey, it's TGI Friday. It's still Women's Week. I want women to come on here. I don't really want no guys added unless we just talking about what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? But when the women start taking over, I ain't adding no niggas. You take your ass on. We're going to let women talk about women. We ain't going to let men talk about women. That's not what we're going to do. But for right now, this is start the show off. Y'all know this is a motherfucking show. It's your morning show, nigga. So start telling people that you got a morning show you listen to or watch, nigga, on everything. And I just want to ask the question though. You know what I'm saying? What is your opinion about projects? Whether you grew up in them, whether you visited them, you know what I'm saying? What do you think was the advantages of having projects? And what do you think was the disadvantages of projects being around? You know what I'm saying? And I'm always answer the shit first. But that's the question I'm gonna present with y'all first. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think was advantages for having projects and what was the disadvantages? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Pole nigga revival. And me, myself, shit. I'm gonna go with the advantages first of growing up in projects, moving to different projects, being able to be around projects and visit projects. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about project housing, y'all. I know some of the advantages was like in the projects, you had that real village. You know what I'm saying? In the projects, everybody see everything. So you can't hide nothing. You know what I'm saying? And niggas will go tell on you. Like, niggas ain't snitches in the streets, but they'll tell your mama. They'll tell your daddy. You feel me? They're going to tell on you, nigga. So one of the advantages I think of just having the projects was just having the village first off. To go along with that and like kind of hammer that in, it wasn't just a village, it was a family. It was like a unit. It was love. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers didn't do unspeakable acts just because of the love and the acquaintances and the family ship. Fuck a friendship. The family ship that niggas gained in projects. You know what I'm saying? In the projects, nigga. Now, y'all know we from Carter Homes first, nigga. We lived there most of our lives until we moved to Bowling. Then we moved back in my granny's house, which is still there. My mama live there now. We moved to Beach, you know what I'm saying? Over by Hemlock and shit, close to my crib now. Then we moved to Indiana, straight to some other projects. And that was, you know what I'm saying, the last time we was together as a family unit. We all just start coming back home. And then I hung over there every day. But that was two of the advantages already. It was a village, and it was love being shown through that village. Like people had general concern and general love for each other. In the projects, even though it would be so much shit going on, like nigga, we came up and caught home. Motherfucker get his head busted every 35 seconds. But it was certain places you couldn't do it, certain things you couldn't do it, certain moments and times you couldn't do it. And not only that, at the end of the day, when it involves a child, everybody come together. When it involves kids, everybody coming together. When somebody leave this earth, everybody come together. Like niggas wasn't dying. Like a nigga might get stabbed, shot. Niggas wasn't just dying though. You know what I'm saying? Niggas started dying for real towards them starting to have kids, and then into our generation, and now the young niggas, like they dying at a crazy rate. All right. Keisha McBeasy. What's up, Cortez? Who's on Cortez's page? Rest in peace, little cuz. Whoever's on that page. I don't know if it's Reed. I don't know if it's Sheikah, but what's up, y'all? I mean, I don't know if it's Precious. My bad. I don't know if it's Precious. It's Big Cortez. My bad, because that's Big Cortez. My fault, cuz I looked at it and just looked. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to the soldier, though. What's up, big cuz? Big fat head, nigga. Yeah, man. What do y'all think was the advantages of having the project? That's what I'm talking about right now. Another advantage was nobody really went hungry. Like niggas was starving and shit and didn't have, some niggas didn't have everything, but on a controlled effort and a concentrated effort, nigga, everybody gonna eat, nigga, on everything. Like, niggas wasn't really trying to see that shit. Niggas gonna eat. That'd be the most concern. Niggas be, these little young niggas, a lot of them so mad because they hungry. Like them little niggas hungry in the bitch, nigga. For real. Nigga, I was a young, small stomach nigga like that, nigga. Shit. I was out there trying to disobey all the rules, nigga, and out here hungry, nigga. You a motherfucker lie. Yeah, a lot of these niggas is hungry, man. But when the projects was up, niggas was gonna eat. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all another thing. It might not be positive to y'all, but just the culture of the projects. We had so much flavor. Like for real, from all the projects I lived in, one end to this end to that end to that end, everybody got flavor. They got style. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one thing that we probably don't even talk about. But man, we was getting to know ourselves, nigga. Like everybody was flying cool, nigga. You can't. That's one thing about the projects, nigga. You gonna have everybody don't look like it, but nigga in big numbers, niggas look like it, nigga. It's the small like masses of niggas that ain't putting on. Goddamn, for real. I'll tell you another thing about the projects. You had some young, undeveloped minds, but you had a standard of how kids was being raised, and when they wasn't being raised like that, it was abnormal. So almost everybody was being raised to go to church, stand on something, clean your room, nigga. You don't get to go outside, nigga. You don't punishment, nigga. Stand in the corner. Like everybody was having them standards to where they was able to be disciplined. You know what I'm saying? And I can compare it to this age, but you know, in this age, nigga, ain't nobody getting disciplined, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody getting disciplined, man. Y'all, hey, look, man. I told y'all this the pole nigga revival, and I'm the motherfucking pastor. Y'all better tell me good morning in this bitch and share this motherfucker, man. Realest nigga with 10 toes and a little nose, nigga. What y'all going through, nigga? Y'all see where I'm at, nigga? Y'all see I'm in the bliggity, the black, nigga. Shit. Post it up, nigga. Post it up like a lamp post, nigga. For real. Taking this shit back to the bricks today, man. Now, right now, we're talking about the positives, though. So feel free to say something, nigga. You want to be added, I add you, but you just got to go through something. You got to just, when I add you, copy and paste the motherfucking link I send you and post it in your Google Drive, your Google search bar, whatever search bar you're using on the iPhone. I think it's Safari. Just post it in there like you looking up what time a restaurant closed, nigga. Enjoying this bitch. But yeah. When I was 8 years old, I walked around the white court like I owned the place. Don't remember even thinking if it should be dangerous. Baby girl, let me tell you something. The white court was dangerous, and it was $1 million stroll on everything. I moved over and didn't know all the violence I was about to see and all the wild shit, but it was the project. That wasn't what defined it. Let me tell y'all something else that was great about the projects. Nigga, free lunch. What? Nigga? Talking about a nigga that didn't miss free lunch. Nigga, what the fuck's wrong with y'all? I was so hot when I moved to New Orleans. Them niggas had hot free lunch. Them niggas had pizza, tacos, nigga, chili and crackers, nigga, beef stroganoff, beef stew. Them niggas, hey, they was throwing in there. And hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. But in the city, nigga, we gonna take our box. We gonna take our juice, our cookie, our milk, our sandwich, nigga, and our chips. And we gonna throw. And we're gonna get another one, nigga. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we doubling up on them boxes, nigga. They be bringing too many boxes, nigga. So you gotta be one of them kids that's gonna stand by the truck like, yeah, nigga, crazy in there. I know that. Who want another box? Me? Yeah, all that. Nigga, you too proud for that, nigga. You ain't get 2 boxes, nigga. Okay. You had to bully a nigga for his box. Like, give me your box, bitch. Yeah, nigga. On that. What's up, Coco? Y'all better tell me good morning, this bitch. I'm trying to let y'all know that the church ain't gonna tolerate, you know what I'm saying? The church ain't gonna tolerate no motherfucker uppityness. You can't be uppity in this motherfucker, nigga. Because, nigga. Everybody in the church say, hey, Graham. Hey, Graham. You feel me? Like, nigga, we getting through this day today. It's the poor niggas revival. But it's also Women's Week. So whenever I start putting these women backstage and they start coming up talking, we're gonna quit talking about everything. We just gonna fuck with the women. Because I told y'all it's Women's Week and we trying to understand y'all black women. We trying to understand y'all. It ain't about no man. I'm not gonna let no man sit up here and bash no woman. It's only gonna be women talking, nigga. I can't speak from no woman's point of view. You hear me? You in the church by yourself, Abby? You in the church by yourself? It's the this motherfucker. They probably just came for the first time. They don't know what's come as you are. Nigga. You know, they don't know. Ain't none of my deacons ready to try to fuck on you or nothing. The pastor ain't gonna try to fuck on you. We ain't giving no collection plate for y'all to put shit in there and we collect it. I'm giving out the reception plate. Receive some shit, nigga. Receive some gems and some jewels today, nigga. Don't worry about it, nigga. And it's my church, nigga. I run this how I want to run. You feel me? How I want to run down and run around. All y'all can say is A Graham and then be part of the church. You feel me? Yeah, man. RIP to everybody y'all keep seeing in that right corner. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start inviting people now. Just because I want, you know what I'm saying? I want my shit to stay how it is. Getting y'all together in this bitch. And let y'all come over here and speak y'all mind. You know what I'm saying? You know, I could talk forever. I'm one of them. Nicole, all you gotta do is copy the link. Copy the link and put it in your search bar, whatever search engine you use, baby girl. Y'all know I'm bringing my dog Abby on here. Abby, you coming on today? You know what you doing yet? You know what I'm saying? I'm shooting this out to, this ain't just to women though, it's to men too though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who on this bitch because you got to let me know, nigga. What's cracking? Oh, Shantae. Hey, Shantae, I'm about to send you something. Copy this and then put it in your search engine on your iPhone. Put it in your Safari. Get my big sis on here. And y'all gonna tell me what women do. This the overall topic of this week is because last week it was what men do. And I let niggas come up here and what they motherfucking crazy ass, you know what I'm saying? And they told us what men do. And we telling that to these younger cats, so they know what men do. Like, men take out the garbage, nigga. Men don't let no woman come out there and be trying to change the tire or pump no gas. Nigga, that's what men do, nigga. Men ain't really ready to fuss about bills because you bringing it in, nigga. So you just make sure the household's straight, baby girl. And I'm going to help you with that too. But men, we don't do that. So this week it's women. What do women do? You know what I'm saying? I see you back there, Abby. I'm about to get you. But what do women do? And we want to hear it from women, not men. You know what I'm saying? So if I send y'all requests, women or men, you know what I'm saying? Copy that motherfucker and put it in your search engine and then go into there and do what they tell you to do. And you'll be popping up just like Abby just did right now. Y'all see her? Ab.
What's up? Good morning.
All right. So now, how you doing? Good morning, baby. So now I got to hit you with the question because, you know what I'm saying? We talking about what women do. And I can't, you know what I'm saying, possibly explain what a woman does. So look, the first question is going to be, how do you feel when you see how women are portrayed and represented in 2024?
Ew, I don't like it. I don't like how they portray women. I mean, girls portray themselves really on TV like hoes. Like young girls today, like you said yesterday, all short shorts, all they dress provocatively. When we were young, kids didn't dress like that. I mean, my mom wouldn't let me dress like that.
Hell no.
Good morning.
That's Nicole. What's up, Nicole? I got you on, Coco.
What's up? Good morning.
Ain't shit. So look, Abby. So I that's a long-winded question. You could go as far as you want to with it. If you still want to go ahead and go with it, I'll let you go ahead.
One thing we talked a little bit, nobody mentioned yesterday when we were talking was with what women do. And I mentioned it earlier about nothing being thinking anything was dangerous. I think women have a certain worry on their mind that men don't have when it comes to walking down the street. I walk with weapons when I walk my daughter around. Like, I didn't do that when I was young. I never carried no weapon on me when I was young. Like, but I mean, I'm more aware of it now. I probably should have when I was young, but
that's growing up in the cold world, though. That's growing up in the cold world and knowing that you might possibly need that one day. Go ahead.
I mean, but I know men carry weapons, but I don't think men are as conscious about safety issues as women are. I don't know. I'm not the only woman in here.
Right.
No, and as a woman, I walk these streets a lot in Louisville, Kentucky, and I think I got tough skin because I fears nobody.
I know.
I live in Portland, and I sleep with my doors open sometimes, not even meaning to, but I just do it because I fear no one. I am a child of God. So if something's gonna happen to me, it was God saying it was my time. But I don't fear. I walk these streets with no fear. I live in my home with no fear. I promise you. I don't know what it is, but in the past 10 years, I've grew tough skin thanks to the men that has been in my life.
Hold on, Nicole. What we're not gonna do though, because this ain't this. We ain't talking about no men though. We talking about
I'm just saying it's not in a bad way. I'm saying in a good way.
Yeah, but we ain't gonna reference men or not because it ain't about what men do. We talking about what women do, baby. Let's go.
But that's what I do. But I thank the men in my life for that. You feel me? But I'm just saying, this is me. I have tough skin. I fears nobody.
But what I'm saying is, so what we was doing was trying to, like, basically you talking to a younger Nicole. Tell a younger Nicole what women do in this world to survive, what women are expected to do. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't what we expected to do. We work hard.
That's right.
We work real hard. Women nowadays work harder than men. We work real hard. We break our backs to make sure that our family is provided for, our kids is provided for, and even our outside family. Not just our immediate family, but our outside family. Women are strong. We are very strong human beings. Very, very strong. We handle things that some people in this world could never handle.
Right.
As Black women, and not taking it away from any white women, but Black women, we're very strong women, Very, very strong.
Right.
I agree with that. Like my
You have to
black
understand,
friend.
us as black
See, this
women,
is what,
we don't
what I'm
hold
saying.
down one household. We
Right.
hold down several households.
And I agree
Yeah.
totally. But this is what I'm trying to explain to y'all both, though. And what I had to tell the niggas last week, it was about men. So I'm saying, if you could tell your younger self as a man, right, what would you tell them? And I had to really get niggas geared to be like, what would you tell a man, a young man? If it's something negative about your experience of dealing with a woman, keep it to yourself. What would a man do when he's around a woman? Because we was raised by strong ass men, you feel me? Strong ass grandpas and uncles. I'm trying to keep that out of it because I don't want it to start to be a man bashing or a woman bashing. So if you could tell a young girl, like I would tell a young nigga, like, hey man, when you out here in the streets, man, wear a condom. Hey man, it's all about
Most definitely. I tell these women all the time, these young women all the time, don't open up your legs for these men.
Mhm.
Don't do it.
right.
Have respect for yourself. Number one, when you respect yourself, everybody else around you is gonna respect you, whether it's a child, your
There we go.
child.
Now you talking to
They're
them
gonna
girls.
respect you when you carry yourself as that woman and respect yourself. I
There we
have
go.
young daughters. My youngest is 6 years old,
Me too.
and my oldest is 24.
Right.
My 24-year-old daughter, she don't drink, she don't smoke. She has only had one partner in 24 years of her life, which is
That's
now
dope.
her child's father. She's a very independent woman. She's got a great job, takes care of herself, and don't ask me for nothing.
So what was the things you was telling her when she was coming up that attributed to that, along with her growing and having a village around her? Like, what was the things you was telling her?
I was basically telling her, get an education. These men
Yeah.
will be here when you ready for them. They ain't going nowhere. Get an
That's right.
education first. My daughter
That's
didn't
right.
get her first boyfriend till she was 19 years old in college.
That's right.
Because guess
Oh,
what?
wow.
Your education is going to take you farther than anything or anybody else will.
That's right.
And I'm a smoker. I drank, but I didn't influence my daughter to do that. My daughter's 24 years old, ain't never smoked a blunt, never picked up a bottle.
Did you teach her how to cook?
Sure did. Taught her how to get in that kitchen. And guess what? Still to this day at 24, if she wants to cook something, she don't call me and say, Mama, I want this for dinner. You know what she says? Mama, what do you do to cook this? How do
That's
you
right.
cook this? Because right now to this day at 24, I still teach her how to be a woman, how to be a wife, how to be a provider.
That's
Yeah,
right.
you need your mom forever.
Because
I
look,
mean,
and now you grasping it. I want y'all to understand. It ain't about like when I ask you
Now
how
my
is it.
6-year-old,
I want you to
I
know
think
what you tell
I
her.
think I do
What would
things
you
a
tell a
little
little girl?
different
Right.
than I do with my 24-year-old because I'm a much older mother.
And it's a different age and time coming up
It
now.
is. I think I would still give her that structure of education is important.
Right.
I'm still going to instill that in her. I'm still going to instill in her, my 6-year-old will get in the kitchen right now and make her a grilled cheese sandwich.
That's dope. Because I was washing dishes at that age and catching the talk by myself.
Yeah. But as women, we have to raise our young women to understand, to respect themselves, but it also starts at home. If they don't see their mother respecting their self and them
right.
and their home, they not going to respect it either.
Which takes me into the next question. How do you feel about how, you know what I'm saying? It's the po nigga revival, y'all. So we know we po ass niggas. If you can't stop working for 6 months to a year and maintain your way of living and come back right like you didn't miss a beat, you a po ass nigga. So it's black, white, whatever. We po ass niggas, but telling you telling, you know what I'm saying, a young black woman, you know what I'm saying, in their terms, how would you explain it?
First of all, what we need to start with is explaining to our children about credit.
Oh, that's dope.
yes.
We didn't learn that
dope.
growing up.
Cause y'all all know it. Like y'all be fixing our
We know
credit, telling us how to. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, what would you tell?
We know it. My thing is, we have to start out with explaining to our children about credit, saving, 401ks.
Yeah.
To the point where when they do, my 24-year-old daughter right now got more money in her 401k than I've ever had in my 401k at 24 years old.
I understand totally. And she got
Because
and she
I've
started
taught
young.
her the meaning and the responsibility of saving and building your credit. Don't rent from somebody for the rest of your life.
Man, you just
Own
said
something.
so important, dog. You just said something so important. This is why I want women to get on here, because y'all got a real big mind, and y'all. That's why I told y'all at the beginning of yesterday's show, and I ain't said it yet today. But look, women, this is men, and they don't get to talk. Y'all dominating this because we love y'all, we respect y'all. We know y'all the mother. We know y'all got the mother gene. We know without y'all, there's no us. Vice versa, but we know without y'all, there's no us. We love our mamas so much. So why wouldn't we love the friends that are women, the women that are our partners? That's why I'm not making it a relationship thing. The women that we work with, because we know physically we do dominate. You know what I'm saying? Especially for a nigga that's trying to dominate. But it's a puzzle, and it's put together like that where it matches right. So y'all dominate over us in certain things. I just be wanting women to be able to finally explain, like, this is so cold when you saying nobody really is gonna say teaching my daughter credit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want people to get to. The shit that y'all really be harping on. I know the overall shit we gonna say to sound good, but like, what are you really saying to that young girl that's coming up under you? You too, Abby. Like, what are you really saying? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Nicole. I'm listening. My bad. I ain't mean to break you up.
No, you good. You good. But somebody put in the comments, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. And that's absolutely true.
That's what you
And
teaching,
I
ain't
started that out with my 24-year-old. I made sure she was ready. And I told her, I started you out to be ready. Now you're gonna have to continue to stay ready. You feel me?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to stay on your grind. In the same way with my 6-year-old, when she's old enough to know what her mother has built for her in the background, she's gonna be ready. It's gonna take me to instill in her to keep that, to stay ready. You feel me? To
Got
where if something does happen, you ain't gotta worry about if you ready or if you can handle it, because you know that you're gonna be able to. Because that's the problem with a lot of women, and I see it now in a lot of women. We are setting our children up for success, and I love that.
That's
I
dope.
love that. I see
Uh,
that it. I see it in a lot of our
are
younger
y'all set,
generation
are
mothers.
y'all setting them up to fail? Not to interrupt you. Are you? Because you
No,
know you're
we're
gonna
not
fail
setting them
fast.
up to fail.
Oh,
We're setting them up to be successful in life.
I didn't mean it like that. But I'm saying, are you preparing them to fail, because you're gonna fail 4 or 5 times trying to get to what? That's what I was meaning to say.
That's the thing. You gotta fall
Yeah,
a
I
few
didn't mean to
times and
say.
bump your head. My
Yeah,
grandma always used to say, "Let that baby fall off the bed."
man, for real. She ain't
You
gonna
feel
keep
me?
falling
We
out.
gotta let these babies fall.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. That's
But
real
we
shit.
also gotta be there to say, "Hey, what did you learn from that fall?"
Ooh wee. And that's a
We can't
learning
just
lesson.
let them fall and not understand and get the concept of why they fell. What did you fall for? How did you do it? What made you do it? Now how you gonna fix it?
That's right, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Because how
Now,
many times you gonna let your baby fall off the bed before you start saying, "Oh shoot, I need to put some rails up here so my baby don't have a concussion."
for real though. Or she gets it sooner or later,
Or
because
she gets
one,
it.
one thing
But
about women is,
sometimes, and I've seen this in our young youth right now today,
mm,
just in a lot of my friends' children's, they fell one time and they never look back.
man,
You feel me? So that's the difference between our youth now that's falling. They're not looking back once they fall. The ones that is looking back once they fall, they don't have that village.
yeah, there you go.
They don't have that village, because that's what's wrong with this generation nowadays. There is no village. And I stress that a lot. I got a village and I love my village.
Man.
I
And you
said it
come
on
from the
my live
village,
just the
bro.
other day. If y'all see my kids out there in them streets doing something they ain't got no business doing, and you know me,
Get on their ass
get on them.
in moderation and be respectful. But if they get disrespectful,
Exactly.
you better
Get
get
on them.
disrespectful. You better
Because
get
I know
disrespectful. they get disrespected.
That's what made me the person that I am.
Just don't
I had
kill
a
my baby.
village.
Just don't kill my baby.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Don't kill my
Don't hurt
baby.
my baby too bad. But I'm part of the village. Get mine. But go
Get
ahead.
mine. Let them know you know who I am. They might not know you, but let them know you know me.
Yeah. Real shit. Because we didn't know
You
the
know,
people we were cussing around like, this bitch better shut up. And the motherfucker back are like, ooh, I'll tell your mama. You like, who is that? That's Cedric's grandmama. I don't know no motherfucker Cedric. Who is that? They ain't gonna tell on us though.
yeah.
Real shit.
kids don't care about snitching each other out. It's hilarious. My daughter will be playing, kids will come straight to me and be like, she just said a cuss word or whatever. And I'll be like, dang, you telling your friends like that? But now
But
I'm like, you
you
gotta come
gotta
in.
understand that we didn't nobody's born perfect. We didn't birth the perfect kids. So like I'm just gonna tell y'all one thing I always say, like when we send our kids to school, public school and all that, we sending them to the co-parent. They co-parenting too, whether you're in a relationship or single or not, because you sending them there to trust and respect that they're gonna discipline your child in moderation and be cool with it. They're gonna feed them, give them structure. You know what I'm saying? My son lost his coat. That nigga came home with a coat, had the coat back in a week. So we gotta, when they telling us something that our child did, we can't be so quick to be like, it's my child or now. I'll weigh that shit. I listen to an adult story, then I listen to a kid. Then I know the kid's gonna do what kids gonna do, but I never show the kid more support than I'm gonna show the adult. Even though that's my baby, nigga. But that baby's just being built up right now. It ain't like you're gonna kill my. I gotta ride with the adult most of the time because I know my kids. I know how they are at home, and I ain't gonna ignore it and act like they don't do it when they get around another adult. They're gonna be 10 times worse. My bad, y'all. My bad.
No,
Y'all.
you're right. You absolutely true. You absolutely right. But I got a question. So
What's that?
for a mother, a single mother like myself, that is raising a young black man, what can I tell him that I can tell that I shouldn't? What is it that I can explain to him about life other than credit? You know what I'm saying? And how to be successful. How can I acknowledge? How can I school him when I haven't lived that life?
I'm gonna tell you. So one thing about you, Nicole, I've been knowing you 30 plus years now. Nigga, you family, right?
Mm-hmm.
What you gotta do is you gotta pull into the village that's present. So you got cousins that's been through a lot, and now they have a broader view of shit. You got me right here that you're asking personally, and I'm gonna tell you some things, but you gotta make sure you're pulling from all them branches of the village. Pull from all of them, and then ask them to be present and then present the story sometimes, present the situations, present why they saying it on top of you, because it's reinforcing it. So like for a young black male, what we always enforcing is our work outweighs everything. That's why we gonna get paid for how we work. No matter what. Because when you're working for yourself, you want to have the same effort. So I talk to my kids like they grown. I'll tell them, what you gonna let a nigga outwork you? I'll take my son to work right now. He'll wipe more tables and do more than everybody that work with me and be asking for it. I was raised like that. So you gotta always showing them the value of them through work first. And you gotta also be reinforcing the fact of, so he's getting older now. Look, cuz getting older than that right now, right?
Yeah, he just
He
turned
got start,
11 2 days ago.
guess what he got to start doing? Taking out the garbage and making sure his little sister never takes it out. You hear me? Even though he might share chores with her, but one thing you're gonna do, little bro, is take his garbage out. You feel me? You're gonna do the bulk of everything around your sister. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Because we're not raising betas, we're raising alphas mixed with a little beta, mixed with a little sigma. These are the males we raising, well-rounded males, especially y'all, and y'all so cold with it. So y'all just be needing this, and then take it. Another person gonna have a different point of view. One of the males in your family, you got a lot, Nicole. You feel me? And they been through shit. You know what I'm saying? But we know at the end of the day, the best thing I tell my kids, and I always told them and they boys, Man, ain't nothing wrong with being a square. We squares, bro. We nerds. I'm not a square. You are, nigga. You don't gotta live in the streets. But I was a square and I'm still one because I have peers and shit. But to you, nigga, I'm not no square. Compared to you, I'm not a square. And you ain't my buddy. You ain't my motherfucking friend. I got friends, nigga. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm not too scared to like the main thing you gotta be able as a woman and not get it intertwined is, to me, my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Is to utilize the men around you and show him through their men that feelings don't mean everything. There's so many young boys out here moving right now in their feelings and don't know how to process it because they ain't seen us use a conflict resolution. Best believe all them niggas that's your uncles that think you think they tough, nigga, we conform when it's certain situations, nigga. We fall back when we know we have to, especially in the system, fucking with the laws, niggas that we know it's gonna go too far, situations where we like we can't do it right here. There's conflict resolutions. It's niggas that I can't fall out with. I've been knowing you too long. We can some of my niggas I've been knowing forever, we can always fall out. You know what I'm saying? But some of my niggas we can't. Like I know the people I'm around. That's the type of shit that I would give the advice to. Getting like it's so hard, but getting out your feelings when you're dealing with that boy because you don't want him to be emotionalist with hatred or emotionalist with feeling like I'm not being understood.
Well, that's something that I always, because I feel like as a girl mom, I'm a woman. So I feel like I can shoot. I look at my oldest and be like, hey, I got this.
Yeah, you
but
got
when
it.
I get to looking at my son as he gets older, I get worried.
Yeah, because
I ain't gonna lie. As a mother, I get worried because of what I see out here in these streets every day.
Yeah.
And then I try to talk to him, but then sometimes I don't know if he be understanding me as a woman, where I'm coming from as a woman. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm his mama.
He gonna look, that's not so important right now. And that's why you gotta pull into where you know it's tight and close. The same way that we will gather each other to talk about something we've been through or come and eat over here, cuz, or you know what I'm saying? We having a gathering, come over after. You got to start pulling that in right now for them situations like it's drastic. Like, man, come over and talk to your cousin. If you could just put this kind of way to reinforce what I'm saying. Tell him.
Right.
Sometimes they call for testimony. Tell him what'll happen if he's doing this, but it ain't always like that. That's a young, growing mind. So they're gonna grow numb and bored. It's gonna be boring to them. You know what I'm saying? So this different accounts. Older men, like it's in your family. That's the village. I didn't have no daddy. Shit, my daddy, rest in peace. I love that nigga to death. I look dead like a nigga. My kids do too. But me and brother know each other for real. Nigga, we used to fall out all the time, but he fucked with my babies. And I know him. I knew him though. I knew him for what he was worth. I had to hear, my mama, she an OG and shit. And them OGs, they tell you to this day, he still wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? But they don't understand how they saying that in front of a child from all the way coming up. So we got to be mindful of that
that's
type
what
of shit.
and that's why I say as a mother, raising a young man, a single mother, and there's a lot of us out here that probably that has young boys my age. I know a lot of mothers who's losing control of their boys. You know what I'm saying? But I asked the question because there's a lot of mothers out here that don't know where to begin or don't feel like they have the family to help them or that village to help them. You know what I'm saying? With these young men, as far as being a mother, I'm talking from a mother's point of view.
Niggas that you come around your house, and that's uncle. That's the niggas you call on. That's part of the village too. But you monitor them little speakings and talk because you don't know what this nigga Ray say. But if you can catch that and it sound good all the time, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Sometimes a talk, just a talk, can't nobody hurt somebody trying to talk.
Right.
Just sometimes a talk will get it. We want to make them sure they hear the most drastic shit. Like, nigga, you won't even have a left foot, nigga. I'm telling you, your left foot will be gone. That's how we be though. We just, you know what I'm saying? We high octane, but these kids is very overstimulated, and that's not always a bad thing. But what they lack in is how to deal with emotion. They got all the information, they ain't lived through shit. They lack in experience and how to deal with emotion. They're gonna show you how to work an iPhone until that motherfucker turn into another iPhone. That motherfucker, you'll look up, nigga, that motherfucker it'll be a little transformer over there. You know what I'm saying? But they couldn't explain to you 14, 15, 12, 16, 17 how it feels to start fucking a motherfucker at 13 and they cheat on you at 16. They can't process them emotions. They can't process them emotions. Can't no young nigga process 14 niggas on Instagram talking about we gonna smoke you, we gonna spin, and your dead cousin fuck him and all that.
No, but these young girls can't take that either. I started fucking at 13 and he cheated on me at 16.
Nobody, none of them can. The women, y'all grew up faster than us because, first of all, y'all have a higher elevated algorithm in the mind than us. Like, y'all move different. And when I came up, mother was teaching them young girls how to be women. Like, my sister was my mama, but my mama was at work. My sister cooked. She washed all the clothes. She talked crazy to me like, nigga, don't be in this house later than 11. Like, that's supposed to be my mama. And I obeyed everything. You know what I'm saying? She cooked all the meals. Wash your clothes today. Fuck it. And you ain't wash it. She washed my shit. See what I'm saying? That's how them girls was raised up when I was raised up. That's why it's kind of lost now, but I can't knock it. I mean, y'all women, y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'll let y'all explain that. You know what I'm saying?
My daughter's not near as independent as I was at her age, but I don't think that's a bad thing necessarily. I was doing my own laundry and cooking at 6 years old.
Shit, that's a bad thing, Abby. Like, shit.
You think she should be cooking already? I don't know. I'm starting to teach her. She's in the kitchen with me, but I don't let her like mess with heat yet.
A 6-year-old right now will say, "Fuck you, bitch. My mama been thicker than you, whore."
My daughter's pretty innocent. I mean, I had to get out a diagram and explain to her what men have and what women have and what the difference is. I mean, she goes to a really good school. So
you explain something that complex, she could definitely go in there and boil some water and throw some.
Shoot, my 6-year-old go in there, cook her a bowl of noodles on the stove, make her a grilled cheese on the stove. Don't get her twisted. She know how to use the waffle maker.
We get caught up to where we think, like, we be thinking in different areas, like for real. If she's grown enough to really process a little feelings, they overstimulated. I'm telling you, man, she's capable of a lot more than you thinking. You know what I'm saying?
She's very smart. So I do need to give her more independent things to do. She's my only child, and I didn't have her until I was 37, so I'm a little overprotective of her.
I know that's right.
So you must be the same age, because I had mine at 37 and she's 6.
Yeah,
y'all the same age ago.
This month.
Okay, you turn how old?
44 this month.
Okay, I turn 44 next month. So yeah, but my 6-year-old, she's very and I don't know if it's because she has an older sister and an older brother, of course, but she's very mature for her age, very respectful. She can get out of line. Don't get me wrong. She's my child. So that explains it all. Shut up, Gene. But
I'm chilling, man.
But she's very mature for her age. And I give my kids chores. My son knows, clean up his room, clean up the bathroom. They tag team on washing the dishes. I don't let my son do laundry because I'm scared with men with doing washing clothes. I just feel like they don't know what they're doing. But
that's right.
My 6-year-old honey, she knows how to separate dark, light color, white. She knows what to put bleach in, what not to put bleach in. She knows all that. But she also has an older sister that's also leading her as well as me. Right. So that sometimes does make because my 3-year-old grandson, he's over like, I want to put the clothes in the washer too. When they have older siblings, it's a lot easier for them to catch on to stuff like that as well. So being an only child, I could see where sometimes you're like, oh no, let me do this for her. But once you give her that little bit of independence, you're going to see that mature and that growing in her once you start giving her a little more independence, making her feel like, hey, Yeah, you're the only child, but let me, I'm here with you. I'm here to teach you. I'm here to show you. And once you start doing that, you're going to see, first, you're going to see a lot of help from her. Because my 6-year-old comes home and she's like, Mama, you doing laundry?
Right.
Let
I'm
me,
bad,
let
y'all.
me do
Like,
the
she
laundry.
doesn't even, she just started taking baths by herself.
Say that again.
Yeah, I need to put that independence in her because I'm a really independent person. I feel like, and that's one of the most important things I feel like you need to teach a woman, a girl, is
Yep.
don't
Yeah.
depend on nobody. Don't depend on nobody for anything because they will, in the end, everybody's gonna let you down. I mean, even me one day, I'll let you down one day. Like I'm gonna disappoint you one day.
Because
So
we're not perfect parents. So
right,
we have to let them know that, hey, we make mistakes. We make mistakes in raising you all. I tell my kids that all the time. I'm not a perfect mother. Even though y'all have an older sister, I didn't do things right with her. And I
Right.
learned from that. And I'm going to
right,
make mistakes with y'all because now I'm an old mama.
right.
Man, that's dope.
Well,
But
I wish I had that experience. Well, kind of do, kind of don't. I wish I had an older kid because, I'd have that experience to lean on. But I'm glad I had my 20s to travel and do what I wanted to do. So really, I got kind of the best of both worlds, I feel
You
like.
did. You did.
yeah, that's how I feel too, Abby. I agree, but I'm at this count. But go ahead, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And I feel like that too because my oldest was 18 when I had her. So I got to enjoy, even though I was a married woman, I got married and I was married for 10 years. I still was able to enjoy a lot more in my 30s, in my late 20s, early 30s than I did because she was getting older. She was more independent, self sufficient, can do things for herself. So I got to enjoy that. But then at 37, I started having more kids. 35, 36, I started having more kids. I'm like, okay, now I got to go back to this motherhood, and going back into it at such an older age after having a young daughter. I suffered from postpartum depression, you know. So for especially my daughter, for the beginning and early ages of her, I wasn't a mother, because I was going through that postpartum depression and I felt like I was supposed to work and I didn't know if I was supposed to be a mother, but then I think I matured my daughter up a little bit to where when she had her child, she knew how to be a mother because she
Yeah.
stepped in and she took that mother role from me when I was going through that depression.
And she knew how to deal with that type of. She might
And
not have
she
been
knew
able
how
to
to deal with it.
identify.
So when she
She knew
had
how
her
to
own
deal with
child, she was ready.
it.
yeah.
Because you
But
know what?
women are
You
so
might have thought
nurturing.
you missed out on a little part of bringing that. Because we think about conventional motherhood, like this is how we move. Like what I'm saying, what women do. But guess what? The same way with a man when he's going to prison and he's not there for the child, or if he's going through with the baby mama, he's able to see them kids sporadically, or if he's the bad guy and she gets to spoil them. And that's that one of them type of learning lessons to where you just living life. You can't really blame you. No, there's no blame in this. She just had to see a situation to where it played out to where it was still a learning lesson to her though. She watched a woman go through that and she watched how to handle that. So, like you said, her outlook's different. She learn how to deal with that. That don't mean she's not gonna go through it, but she's still gonna know how to approach it though. That's cool. That's dope.
Yeah.
How long did your postpartum depression last?
Oh wow. Woo. I'm not gonna lie to you. My postpartum, I'm not gonna say it was really all postpartum depression, but my depression in general lasted till probably March of 2023.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was
So
How
I'm
long?
gonna
scared
tell
of
you
postpartum
from April of 2023 to December of 2023, I was learning to love myself. I was learning how to love my children again. I was learning how to be uh a mother. I was learning how to, because through that, I went through a divorce. First, I
Right.
went through a separation. I went through a divorce. And I tell anybody, a divorce is like going through losing somebody in death, you know? So that didn't help with my depression. But from April to 2023, I I By the end of 2023, I beat depression. I knew I beat it before the end of it, but it took me to learn how to love myself again. It took me to look at myself in the mirror and reflect on myself and not like what I saw, regardless of what everybody else might have said. Oh, you beautiful. Oh, you look nice. I didn't like it.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I had to go in and fix me, whether it was therapy. You know, a lot of Black women feel like, and a lot of women in general feel like, oh, what is the therapist going to do for us? We don't need that. Oh yeah, it worked. I know it worked for me. I wouldn't
People
tell
in
nobody
general,
not to do it.
you know, people in general, because you know what people so crazy is so fucked up about is somebody being able to ask you some really, you know what I'm saying, detailed questions and be able to say that, hey man, I think you kind of leaning towards this. You might suffer from this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't nobody want to be examined unless it's, you know, especially by somebody that don't know them. Like therapy's kind of scary to people though, because they don't nobody it'll
It's
break you down.
scary, but one thing that I did learn from it, I learned where my issues resolved from. And that's what a lot of people don't want to know. They don't want to know where that issue started from. And it all started from our childhood.
Yep.
Yep.
In some way, some life. And we would all, you know, when you going through stuff, you always like, Dad, why is this me? Why is it me? Why am I doing this? Why I feel like this? Well, when you have people asking you questions and you listening to your own answer, it helps. It really does. And it's sometimes it's about finding the right person to talk to. Not everybody's good to talk to.
Yeah. Sometimes you
But
just
it's
want to
finding that
motherfucker to
right
just
person
listen.
to talk to, because my therapist, she listened to me.
There you go.
She asked me questions, but she listened to me. And then she gave me solutions, and she gave me tools and tasks to be able to work on myself. She didn't tell me how to do it. She just said, this is what I think may help you. Then it's your choice to go utilize the tools that I'm giving you.
Right.
Or complete the task that I'm giving you to complete. And then you will see where I'm coming from. And I did that. I started picking up a journal. I started writing every day. I started reading more. I started, again, learning myself and finding out what Nicole likes and what Nicole doesn't like.
Right.
And once I did that, I went from weighing 130 to weighing 197.
Some happy weight.
In 3 months. And it wasn't because I was in no relationship or situationship. It was because I was loving myself.
Mm-hmm. I feel like my goals as a mother is to make sure my child doesn't revisit any childhood trauma that I went through.
And that's nearly impossible, but you trying is great as hell.
It's impossible.
You trying though is part of what you do though.
Well, you know, I had a real fear of having children. I didn't ever want a kid to look at me and be like, I'm screwed up and it's your fault. So my goal is for my daughter never to say that to me. But I mean, I know things are going to, you know, fail. I know I'm going to fail at things sometimes, but my goal is to make sure that she has as little trauma in childhood as possible. You know, just
that's dope.
You know, me and her dad are together.
You know, some trauma doesn't always have to come from your parents.
That's true. That's absolutely true.
You know, sometimes us as parents, we talk to our kids, but we don't get deep with our kids as far as like what's going on when you outside our house.
Right.
You know, because people don't understand bullying is real. So these kids sometimes don't come home and show that they're being bullied or showing that they're being picked with or showing they're being talked about in school. So they come home and they cover that up just like we cover up things when we get home because we don't want our kids to see it. Our kids don't want us to see it. So we have to get depth. I asked my kids, my son, what happened today at school? Did you have a good day? Yeah. What made it a good day? What made your day at school good? What made your day at school bad? You know, and that's for me to try to find out if he's having any issues or trauma issues outside of my home that I may need to look into.
Right.
You know,
I mean, if they come home acting weird, I mean, on my daughter's Santa list. She asked for a best friend. She's like obsessed with having a best friend right now. Like that's her number one goal in life is to get a best friend. And she asked me like, "Are we besties?" And I'm like, "I'm your mama, baby. I can't be your best friend, but you'll find one. You're only 6, you're all right." But you know, things just break your heart when you're a mom. You hear your kid ask for a friend.
It do. And one thing I have always told my kids, my daughters as well, especially starting with my oldest, I'm your mother first. I'm your best friend second. You could talk to me about anything
Well, yeah,
because
for sure.
your word is your bond with me. Unless I feel like I need to take this outside of our home and it's going to benefit the both of us, your word is my bond. You don't have to worry about me telling your business. If you have something going on, if something's bothering you, I'm that person you come to talk to. I'm that person to get you the help. I'm the person to get you the resource. Because sometimes when they looking for those type of friends, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for somebody that they could confide in.
She told
So
me, but
I
you
would
know,
most definitely stress to her that even though you tell her, yeah, I'm your mother, but also let her know I don't care what aspect of life you're going through, whether it's school, friends, boyfriends, teachers, come and talk to me. My kids know that I have a open door policy.
right.
That's right.
You're not gonna get in trouble for
I
anything
work
you don't.
in management in my job. So I use that open door policy is where I kind of got that from. So I use that in my home as well. I have an open door policy when it comes to needing me. If you need me, I'm here. If you need somebody to listen to, I'm here. If you need somebody, a shoulder to cry on, I'm here. That's not just with my kids, but I show my kids that by also being that type of woman and mother I am to my friends.
That's right.
So
Absolutely.
they say, "Oh, Dag, mom, I see your friends come over here. I see your cousins come over here and vent to you and talk to you and release things that you're not talking about them when they walk out the door. You're not on the phone telling their business when you walk out the door." So I'm leading by an example when I show my kids how I am a friend to my friends. I'm also showing them I can be that friend to them when it comes to needing somebody to listen to, when
That's
needing a shoulder to cry on. I don't always have to give them advice. But at the same time, I most definitely am going to steer them in the right way the best I can. And if I don't have the answers, I'm getting ready to research and find somebody that may be able to help me with them or with that answer for that time.
Does your kids ever like? I'm sure this has happened. And what do you do? Like my child will ask me sometimes or tell me something and say, "I don't want daddy to know." Like, do you keep that secret or do you tell him? Like, I'm always torn
No,
about it because that's
you
my
keep that secret. You keep that secret because it may be some reason of why she's not wanting to speak to tell him this. You know what I'm saying?
right. I mean,
My
it's
two
mostly just
youngest,
silly stuff. Like she told me she liked her pizza, my pizza more than his, like stuff like that.
yeah,
But what
yeah,
if she
just
came to something really serious with me and said, "Don't tell daddy"?
exactly. So that's like test. That's like her putting you up to a test. All right, I don't like his pizza. I like yours better, but don't tell dad. So I'm gonna see if she doesn't tell dad. Then I know, because they're building trust in us, just like they're building trust in their friends. Yeah, we're their mother, but they have to trust us to be able to talk to us. They have to be comfortable enough to talk to us. And when I say that, because a lot of kids, a lot of parents, they'll go yelling at their kids. No, your kids doesn't want you yelling at them or cussing at them. They want to be able to talk to you. They want you to listen. They want to be able to listen to you. So it's also the way that come off to your kids as far as speaking to them. And I feel that keeping little secrets like that means a whole lot. I have
Well,
little cousins who come to me and say, "Hey, you know, I need to tell you a secret. Please don't tell my mom." And their word is my bond still to this day. And I still haven't told their
really,
mother. If I felt like it was something that was harming them, endangering them, or their life was on the line,
right?
I'm most definitely going to. We're going to bring that together as an intervention and figure out what we can do as a team to help. But when they confide in me in personal information, I make sure that as a role model to them, that I hold that secret until I feel like, hey, this might need to be told now. You know, hey, I'm going to talk to your mom about this because I think this might need to be told. I see you doing things, but most definitely try to build that what you call that personal relationship, as far as letting her know I am your mother, but I'm also your friend, to where I'm that person you could talk to right now. You know, because I think when these kids try to look for friends and best friends, they looking for somebody to talk to.
And you know, I like I said, I don't have any young kids around me or cousins or people with young kids, so it's just basically me, her, and her dad.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't have a lot of people around her to make friends with, and she hasn't been a lot around a lot of kids. But you know, so she's more adult. Like she tries to hang with the adults more. Like, and I'm like, no, you need to go be a kid. You know, you don't need to be in with all the adults, listening to all the adult talk. Like, go be a kid. You know, like play with toys or whatever. I mean, she's highly intelligent. I just got a progress report yesterday, and she's above everything. Like they don't do grades in her school; they just do colors.
Mm-hmm.
She's way up on everything, but I don't know. It's a worry. It's something I worry about
And I
definitely.
know us being older mothers having younger kids, we don't have friends who have kids our age, you know, because my friends got grandbabies my
Right,
kids' age, you know. So it's kind of hard. And that's one reason why I'm kind of glad my oldest daughter kind of interacts and is really big in my daughter's life, because, you know, she has friends that's my daughter's age. And then, you know, my daughter meets these friends at school, and my daughter is really good at communicating with their mother because they're more of my daughter's age. So it's that's one advantage that I think I have when it comes to my youngest, is that my oldest daughter is able to give her that social life,
right.
because
Well,
I
that's
don't have
not how.
friends. Yeah, I don't have friends kids her age. You know, a
Right,
lot of my
I mean,
friends kids is grown now, and
right,
they're grandmas, and they're grandmas when they want to be, not when they have to be.
right.
So I do I do understand where you're coming from when you're like, she doesn't have anybody but me and her dad, because that's how my son was for so long. You know, my
Right.
son didn't have nobody but me and his dad. He didn't have no kids really his age, you know, to hang around and play around. Now as he's getting older, he's building his own friendship, you know. Um, so it's, you just have to get her adventure. How does she do at school with friends? Does she have friends at school?
She has friends at school, but she doesn't have that one friend that she wants, you know, that bestest friend that you tell everything to. And I didn't at her age yet either. You know, she's only just getting ready to turn 7. But, you know, she goes to a private school and it's really small. So
Okay.
she's very shy. Well, she's not shy. She's too not shy. It's her problem. She's too loving. Like she wants to hug on people and get in their faces, and people don't like that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
a teacher like
What's up,
personal.
Terry? Is that my cousin?
What's up, cousin? Good morning, y'all.
Hey.
Good morning.
What's up, sis? I ain't saying that.
What's
This
up?
women talking. I said it's Women's Week. We ain't gonna let no men bash y'all. Y'all ain't gonna bash no men, but it's on the floor. Man, they can let y'all know. Happy birthday, nigga. Your volume's out, cuz. Get your volume right. All right, here we go. Let me get you back on that. Hold on. There you go. We're gonna get you in there. Don't worry about it. We ain't tripping. It ain't nothing but the pole nigga revival, and I'm the deacon. And while sisters getting that shit together, everybody in this motherfucker church gonna say, "Hey, Graham."
Hey, Graham.
If you're a woman on this motherfucker, you want to be added, man. I'm about to shoot y'all some invites right now while we waiting on sis. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing. She gonna get it together. That nigga's tech.
I'd like to do a play date someday with with you.
Hey, most definitely. We send me a friend's request and we can most definitely make that happen. Uh my kids is very active children. They do a lot of things in their life.
Say something, Shantae.
My youngest plays T-ball. She's really into sports
Your
and
volume, I don't know. I
different stuff like that.
still can't hear you.
I'm trying to
No.
get her to play biddy ball. She won't do it though. She doesn't want to play basketball.
Can you hear me
That's
now?
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can
Destiny
hear
looking
Okay.
you.
ass
All
nigga.
right.
Right. I thought it was Destiny at first. I'm not gonna lie. I kept looking
For
like,
real.
is that Des or Tay?
That just
That's
killed me,
crazy.
man, for real. Good morning, sis. It's the Pole Niggas
Good
Revival.
morning.
And
Good
yes,
morning.
you are a part of my church, nigga. You are Ursher. You know what I'm saying? I'd have made you an Ursher a long time ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's Women's Week. Y'all say what y'all say. I'll pop the questions up from yesterday, you know what I'm saying? But y'all can let her know what we talking about, y'all. But I will pop his questions up here. So here's one of them. How do you feel about how women are portrayed, you know what I'm saying, and represented today in them certain words?
Um, I think I don't know. I guess depends on how you speaking about it. If you're talking about how we portray ourselves, um,
Nah, but like how you portray, like because we on social media. So in social
mhm,
media, like when you seeing these reels or when you seeing posts, whatever they saying, well, like I'm not a woman, so I'm just saying I'm just putting everything out there. Like
mhm.
when you just seeing them like interacting in entertainment, when you seeing them in our neighborhoods, we po ass niggas, and when you seeing how we moving, like how do you feel about it? How women are portrayed, and it's not necessarily your point of view, or it might be. You know what I'm saying?
um, I feel like a lot of things, like they always say, it ain't nothing new under the sun. I just feel like it's intensified with social media. So I think that it's just put more on display and makes people do certain things maybe that they wouldn't do, and influence certain, especially younger people, who really don't know who they are yet because of social media. Um, but I don't know. I feel like for me personally, I just feel like it's how you carry yourself individually. I really don't look at it as women as a whole because a lot of times men, I know we ain't talking about men, but a lot of times men look at women a certain way because of the women that they around. But to me, it's individual. It's basically how you carry yourself and how you raise your daughters to carry themselves. And because a lot of these young girls is influenced by the influencers and different people on social media. So I think it really depends on how strong they are as a person as to whether it influences them. Because other than that, it really don't matter to me. It's just basically the people who can be influenced by it that's that it affects. That's important to me. Other than that, I really don't think too much about it at all.
Yeah, because like what I was, that's like all y'all answer that, like kind of how I felt like it should, to my opinion, should be answered because nobody's represented by the masses for real. We might
Hmm.
kind of move the same in little different areas, but nobody really thinks the same. It's too many people on this planet,
Right.
and the representation is strong though. And I can say this though, like
Hmm.
for black women, pole women, y'all know what I say. If you can't stop working, nigga, for a year and
Right.
maintain the same lifestyle and not feel like you took a hit, you a po ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
So it's
So we
most of
all
us.
be in the same areas. Like
Hmm.
it's just like the representation be so strong, and we
Hmm.
don't never get to get women on platforms like this. And so I could say like like when I was asking yesterday, like what do black women, po women really stand on today? That's a question for everybody. Like, what do y'all really stand on? Because we men, we love y'all. We
Hmm.
love y'all so much, especially black men. We just don't understand y'all. And I'm talking about we need a lot of understanding because now it's a different struggle. We was raised by our mamas and we seen that shit, but now we trying to see how to, you know what I'm saying, interact with our daughters and still see what the mind state of the women that's around us. So I just be want to know y'all opinion, and I'm out of this bitch.
Yesterday I said in the comments, I stand on my mother's back. And what I meant by that is I stand on my mother's morals and what she taught me. And then I teach that to my daughter. And my mom stood on her mom's back and so forth. Like your forefathers before you. I mean, you learn their morals, you learn their values, and they teach it to you. and then you teach it to your kids. That's how it's supposed to work. I think, anyways. I mean, if you're in a not toxic family, anyways.
I agree with that to some degree, but I think each generation we try to get better.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
yeah, I mean nothing against where we came from because you know they did what they knew how, so we do what we know how and just improve it, you know, every time. So I basically feel like as women, most women that I know or women that I deal with or choose to deal with, basically what I stand on is family. So no different than what you said, I guess. Just basically making sure that we raise our kids appropriately and raise them with morals and respect first and foremost, but also raise them different than we did in the aspect like Nicole was talking about. One of the biggest things with my kids is always teaching them credit. We meet frequently talk about credit. You know, I build businesses with my kids because I want to grab them by their hand and show them, not just talk about it, not just tell them what to do.
Mhm.
Like I want my kids to see me do it. I want to walk them through it so that when I do leave here, they understand, you know, I'm gonna leave them with more than just deeds and titles. I'm gonna leave them with knowledge. So I try to walk my kids
Exactly.
um, through how to build business credit, you know, not just personal credit, how to, you know, get an LLC, how to, you know, talk to these people, how to go, because it's more than that. It's about a lot of times you can get further with who you know than what you know too. So
Exactly.
how to move in certain environments and stuff like that. So I'm real big on constantly teaching my kids how to just to get away from the workers mentality and see that there's a lot more out here to,
To offer.
you know.
It is.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a lot more to offer than just to be sitting around here working and clocking in. You can
right.
be entrepreneurs, and that's why I
Mm-hmm,
say I love the fact that I see a lot of our young women that grew up underneath me, that's younger than me, being
mm-hmm,
entrepreneurs.
right.
Um, I always use Diamond as an example because
Mm-hmm,
Diamond came from the projects. Diamond,
right.
came from a less fortunate family. And before Diamond was where she was at now, me and Diamond was like, yes, I mean, we still close, but we were like this.
Mm-hmm,
And I seen her go through college. I seen her try to figure out her goals and her
mm-hmm,
dreams. And once she stepped away from everything, I'm not going to say necessarily negative around her, but when she stepped away from the things that she felt like was holding her back or was stopping her or was not uh pushing her to be successful, she started surrounding herself around other people who were
mm-hmm,
successful. You feel me?
mm-hmm.
It wasn't that she didn't love these people that wasn't doing anything with their life or wasn't being successful. She just put herself around successful people to learn the
Mhm,
business, to learn how to grow, to learn how to be a better and an
mhm,
entrepreneur as a Black woman. So
mhm,
I always use Diamond as an example when I talk to people about, especially the young youth, as far as saying, hey, being an entrepreneur and being, there's nothing wrong with wanting to work for yourself. Me and Aunt Jackie was talking yesterday about you, Shantae, and I was just telling Aunt Jackie, I was like, my cousin, I was like looking at Shantae, thinking about what Shantae does and how she does it. I was like, look at my cousin. She is a traveling nurse. She travels all around the world. I was like, and she's sitting here buying houses, and she's literally like she's using her money but also making money at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And Aunt Jackie was like, what do you mean? I'm like, she's turning her houses that she's bought, that she's lived in, and she travels the world. So she's using those as Airbnbs to say, hey, yeah, I'm out here traveling the world to make money, but I still got this property here just sitting here. Why am I going to leave it sitting here when I can make money off of that?
mhm,
And that's also leaving something here and leaving a legacy here for her children. Whether she's here or whether she's gone, her children has something to fall back on at all times.
yeah.
You
It's
know,
yeah. It's
it's
definitely
just
important
like,
to learn.
what's her name? Miss Joyce Douglas over in Indiana.
Mhm,
She started the daycare thinking, hey, let me do something and build something for my children. From there, she built the hair store. My girls like hair, my girls deal with hair. Why not put that in the hands of my children. And
Mm-hmm.
that's what we have to do as women in general. We have to set our children up for success, not to
Right.
fail. They're all going to fail, but they have to learn how to pick themselves back up. But we also have to set them up for success.
That's very true. Yeah. And it, like you said too,
Because
it's
in this
important. It's
world
important
nowadays,
who
this
you
is what's going on.
right. And like you said too, it's important. It's That's one thing I always teach my daughter too, which I really don't have to teach too much because she's just like me. But it's real important who you surround yourself with.
Yes,
Your circle is very, very important. So all those things, just being a parent in general and trying to teach your kids how you got where you at, or how you trying to maneuver and stuff, and teaching them the way. Those things are real important. And like you said, teaching them how to make your money work for you and make smart decisions to
make very smart decisions.
mhm,
Like I said, Janae is 24 years old. And I said, and she tells me the other day, she's like, Mom, I'm really thinking about going back to school. I'm like, do it. If that's what you
mhm,
want to do, and this is going to set you up for the next level of your life, what's stopping you?
right.
I said, because you didn't let that baby stop you when you was pregnant. When you graduated, you walked across the stage with your son. What's stopping you?
Hmm. Exactly.
And I straight, and she's like, you right, Mom, you right. You just have to, when they tell you things, that you have to pressure, you have to push them in, you have to hold them accountable for what it is
Hmm.
they want to do. You said you want to do this, why you're not doing it? Me, Shauna, and Leela was just talking about that Saturday. Monday at your party outside in the car. We have to hold each other accountable.
Hmm.
When we know somebody wants to be successful, there's always something that we don't know that somebody's going through that may be holding them back.
Hmm.
But we have to push our people to continue. We know you got it in you. Just do it. Let's do
Right.
it. Let's make it happen. In the same way with our children, we know they can be successful kids. We just have to put the tools in their hand for them to be that successful child.
Hmm.
And a lot
100%.
of young women nowadays, and a lot of us mothers nowadays, that's what we're wanting to do.
Hmm.
We're wanting to set our kids up for success, and not for them to fail. We said we're starting with ourselves to say, hey, look at us, follow us, and hoping that they will follow suit
And do better.
and do better.
Yeah.
That's all we can do in life, because at the end of the day, they're gonna follow their own dream, but we
Hmm.
still have to just set them up for success. And credit, no matter what nobody says, credit is very, 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 very important.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Well, that's right. Talk that talk, nigga.
And
I
it
just been
took
sitting back
it
there
took my
watching.
little cousin. It took my little cousin, who's in the marine, Marines, Navy, one of them. He ain't got no kids. 37 years old, filthy rich. I'm like, cuz, how'd you do that? And it took him to sit down and show me and tell me about credit, because it was never taught to me. It was never told to
Hmm.
me.
Right, because it
It took
wasn't taught to
somebody
our
younger
parents.
than me to tell me that.
It wasn't taught to our parents, so that's what I mean. Like, just doing things different. Like, my kids, my daughter, her credit's probably better than mine. I talk to them consistently about building their credit, helping them, build their credit and just do better, helping them to understand business credit, understand just independence overall in general, independence from a 9 to 5, independence from a man, independence from a significant other, just anything, just being able to be successful on your own is basically what I consistently try to teach my kids, because it wasn't taught to me in the terms of credit and things like that. Wasn't taught to me because it wasn't taught to our parents.
Nope.
So yeah. So
Definitely
they
wasn't.
just did what they knew how, they was taught if you can't afford it, don't buy it. But I
Yeah.
mean, which is still kind of true, but you have to still learn how to build credit. So that's
Yep.
very true.
Yeah.
Got
Do
dope in the
you all
motherfucker
do
on
any
that shit.
like debit cards for your kids?
Well,
Like
now
or credit cards?
both of my kids are grown. So
Oh,
um yeah. So I mean
Well,
I
I don't. Well, I mean, my son has a Cash App. That's just because he thinks he's grown, and he likes his granny to send him money without nobody knowing. But
I like that. Get your dust,
but
look up. Oh,
but my kids, when my kids were, my son was 3 and my daughter, my youngest, was 1. Um, and I had came into a lawsuit. And when I did, I took half of the money that I did and started my kids their own IRA and their own savings. So my kids have money that's growing for them. And
how
even
much is
now
that
with me and my
accumulating?
ex-husband,
Hey, how much is that accumulating? That sounds fine. What?
it's, I mean, I started this when Jalen was 3 and he's 11 now. And my son got more money in that account than I do in my pocket right now.
I know that's right.
That's great.
And on top of it, my ex-husband pays child support for both of my children. So I take half of their child support money and I put it into their account
That's right.
every 2 weeks when he pays it. It goes directly into their account. I don't have to send it. I don't have to touch it. I don't have to do nothing. I did that. I never did that for my oldest, and I regret it. But I regret it because I'm like, Dag, I felt like I didn't set her up. But at the same time, I set her up with knowledge.
Yeah, and you was learning
regret
too,
what you
so
don't know, though, Nicole. You can't regret
And
what
I
you
was
don't
a young
know.
mother. I was only
right.
19 when I
Right.
had her. So
Right.
now, I talked her into, I started one for my grandson so she could continue to grow that for him, you know. Um, so that's what I did for my children. And neither one of my kids can touch it till they're 25 years old.
Good.
It's gonna be a
25
little mint right there. That's gonna be
better
nice.
than
Yeah.
21.
So if they did decide one day in life they wanted to start their own business, or they wanted to,
But,
just be successful in life, I have tried my best to set them up to be that. I'm teaching them that, but I'm also setting them up financial for that as well.
I know
Good.
that's right.
Right, which that's important too. Just teaching them just the simple things like you're talking about IRAs, teaching them how just basically teaching them how money works because again, we was not taught that. We what only thing we was taught was to save our money. We wasn't taught how to really grow our money and how to make it work for you. We was just taught put
Yep.
your money up, let it sit. And that
Mhm.
Yep.
I mean, with that's really not doing too much at all if it ain't growing nothing. So it's it's important to teach them how to make their money work for them because we was always taught to work for money, not to let our money work for us. So
Yep. And it's so crazy because I didn't even know nothing about it. I actually just went to the bank trying to start them a little savings account, you know.
mhm,
And the bank teller at the bank, I knew her personally, and she was like, Nicole, do she's telling me about all these different things they got and how this can grow money and that can grow money. And she's telling me about stocks and bonds. And I mean, it was so much that I was like, wow. So you telling me that I could be doing this for myself.
mhm,
Like it was so much that she taught me just sitting there in that bank that I was like, yeah, and I started both of my kids out in, with their savings in their IRA, $500 a piece,
mhm.
you
Hey
know,
y'all,
and
it's
I
the Bo
just,
nigga revival. I
it's
want to ask y'all a
growing by
question.
it sitting there, but I'm also adding to it as well.
Right.
Can I ask y'all a question though? Can I ask y'all a question though?
Go ahead.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Man, what y'all gonna do with this nigga right here, man? Just let me know.
That's funny.
What y'all gonna do with bruh, man?
Why are men so feminine nowadays?
That's Jada Pinkett.
Oh my gosh. I thought that was Pitbull.
That's yeah.
Is that Jada Pinkett?
It's Jada Pinkett.
Oh my god, what y'all
I
gonna
thought
do
that was
with bruh?
Pitbull.
That's hilarious.
I just want to know what y'all gonna do with bruh though. Just let me know.
There's a lot going on right there.
She needs
Um
attention bad.
I mean
I don't even know what to say. I'm over
That's
here
what I'm
stuck.
saying. It's a whole lot because the truth is, like, don't nobody really know what's going on behind the scenes with their marriage, with their life, with like it's
But
so
what's going
confusing.
on with the way she's linked back like that though in that
Yeah, like
little
it's just it's. I mean, he's feminine, she's masculine. Like it's just all confusing. I don't understand what's happening. I don't
I don't
know.
know what's going on with that whole family.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's a lot to. I don't even know where to start.
Now, why
Hey,
was she cocked back like that though? Like she was laid back, like with her hips was. I
I don't know,
don't know.
cuz since you want to crack some jokes, why Cat Williams go in on Ricky Smiley like
Hey
that?
man, my nigga Cap was showing out. Y'all
Oh
got
my
Cap.
god.
That was like crazy.
Cap was going
That's
He said
in like he was going
yeah.
in though. What? He tell the truth though.
he
He
said the
I
most.
Yeah, he was. He was. I believe
When
probably
I tell you
90% of
I
what he
sat
was
here and
saying.
cried
Me too,
laughing,
Shante. I believe
Yeah.
90% of that shit too.
I think
I
that he
believe 100% of what he said.
I think some of it might be third party hearsay.
Yeah,
So that's why I say 90%. Uh but some of it I'm sure he probably actually knows.
he looked convincing though, man. But
But
it,
it
You know
just
he's a genius? Like a real genius. Cat Williams is a genius. He's in what, Mensa? Or I can't even say the shit, so obviously I'm not in it. Um
right.
but yeah, he's got IQ 164.
Hey, Bill Bellamy said that. Bill Bellamy said, "Hey, what y'all don't understand is Cat Williams is one of the. He's like, y'all can't even understand him because he's too funny, but he's
That
one of the
nigga,
smartest niggas. He'll
no,
give
he
y'all some
really
real
is smart.
knowledge."
Like if you watch
that nigga
just his
so
comedy
intelligent
and
out here.
yeah, just his comedy in
Yeah,
general, he's smart. It's just I don't know. I don't know if he was I don't know if he was sober or high or if he just felt
Now
like
he
getting
had
a
too
bunch of
much of that
stuff.
cognac sitting on that table.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't even think. I don't never
He
think
got
that
real
nigga
honest.
too high though, because he cracks me up because he be having the same look on his face.
He said,
Yeah.
nigga, Ricky Smiley and Tyler Perry have always been the best actresses in a dress. So why
Oh,
wouldn't I cast him as a woman in a movie?
that's
He said,
that
like he
was that was a that was a lot. That was a lot. It was a lot.
Hey, I just had to
I
throw it
don't
out
even
there though.
know.
I did. I just
I,
had to throw it out there for y'all though.
Yeah,
he was
I don't
talking
even know
though.
what that was all about, but it was a lot.
He was going
That
in.
was a
But
whole
look,
lot.
you go back like I discussed it yesterday, and I'll show y'all the clip right now if y'all want me to show y'all. He
Go
stole
ahead.
that joke from Cat Williams.
Mm-hmm.
He tuned it up for himself a little bit. He changed it up a little bit, but the part where you get the standing ovation, he stole that verbatim. The
That's crazy.
spaceship riding into the space. Cat Williams did that in a long ass car, like in
Mm-hmm.
BT in '98. And I'm telling y'all, man, he stole that shit. That's my opinion. He stole that shit.
I
You
mean,
can watch it side by side.
it's crazy
Hey,
for real.
I was dead though. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, man. I was over here crying, laughing last night. If a bird was a fly on the wall, y'all would have been like, "It's girl." Hey, Cat Williams had me over here in stitches.
He was
Yeah,
talking that shit.
he do a lot of things, but I don't think he do a whole lot of lines. So
Nah,
I
for real.
think 90% of it's probably about accurate.
Hey, nah, he was really going the fuck in though, for real. Like I
Yeah,
know a lot of. I heard some shit and I know it was lies. Just him talking, but
yeah,
like you said,
he
ninety
said
percent
him
of that
and
shit was
Ludacris got offered into the Illuminati and Ludacris took it and he didn't.
like that was probably like what I'm saying. It was probably a little embellishing a little bit, but it was
yeah.
kind
That's
of
what
I
I
don't
mean.
know.
Yeah, I think he exaggerated some things a little bit, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
I think some things might be third party hearsay, but for the most part, I think he know what he be talking about.
And I still feel like he was on the nail with Luda because why the fuck you even come out with a verse that fast? And nigga, it was cold and everything. Like you was in your feelings. That nigga
Yeah,
done seen you with a dick in your butt or something, nigga. I don't know what's going
something.
on.
That's wild.
You a grown ass
Mm,
man like us. That nigga's our age. Why the fuck are you spitting hard ass verses at baby comedians? That nigga corny
right.
as hell.
That's wild.
See,
Mm,
but I'm gonna keep it up off that because we ain't on the men's week. We on women's week.
right.
I just
But
Right.
I just had to say something because I've been over here laughing about it all night and all morning,
nah, he
man. I
was
can't help
nah,
it.
shit. I want to definitely hear your opinion because he sparked that shit. He was going in.
Yeah, he definitely was.
That nigga was tripping. Hey, it
And
wasn't cognac though, because when Shannon said, "Oh, he said, you know how Shannon be, go James, LeBron James, go James, go James." He was hit. He said, "Oh, let me hit that again." He said, "Oh, let me hit that again." And then them niggas kept hitting that, and the cat just started going the fuck in, nigga. He was like,
that was that
Yes.
cognac, man. I'm
Yeah.
telling y'all, had him going.
because I always say a drunk nigga tell the truth, but he always
Man.
tell the truth. So it's
Man.
times 50 now. He telling everybody's secrets.
He said earthquake don't have a special because earthquake ain't real.
But I don't agree with him right there. I think Earthquake's funny. He said Earthquake ain't funny. I think Earthquake's funny.
He said he
But
can't
that's
read. That's why
no,
he
I
don't
know
got a
he said
TV show.
he can't read. I know he said he can't read, but he also said he wasn't funny.
Yeah, that's subjective though, because I don't
Yeah, it was
like.
his
Yeah,
opinion, but yeah, it was
yeah,
his opinion. But he might
and
not be
and
able to read shit. I don't know,
and he's
but
being biased though, because he know Earthquake hang with them niggas, so it was hating too.
yeah, yeah, that's
That shit was
wild.
funny to me.
Yeah,
Because
it's wild.
everybody responded today. I'm talking about, damn nigga, a hit dog gonna holler.
Yeah,
Everybody start hollering.
yeah,
I swear, everybody.
that's crazy.
It's
Mm.
funny.
You got any more questions for us, Gene?
Hell yeah, I got some more questions for you. I ain't know if y'all want to answer some. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, ask.
All right,
It is.
cool. Let me get y'all back right to the shit I was doing. I had to reset the room. Oh, this nigga, this the pole niggas revival, and I'm the preacher. I'm definitely the preacher. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the deacon, and I'm the nigga that takes out the trash. Do all our y'all see I got us a building. I'm in the black court. All right, so like look,
Right.
it's real though. I'm gonna ask the question. It's a superficial ass question, but this is Women's Week, and I'm gonna ask y'all some questions. How do y'all feel about BBWs? I mean, BBLs. My bad.
um, mm,
I think they look real silly.
I do too.
If you want to
But
ask me, they look real silly. They look cute for the time being, but they look real silly.
I mean, I've seen girls that just literally look like they have two inflatables in their butt. Like it don't match their body. I mean, it's ridiculous. Women, I mean, there's bad boob jobs, there's bad BBLs,
That's what
and
I
I've
tell
seen
them give both cheeks the same size.
right.
I don't know. What I think about it is personally, me personally, I'd rather be natural. That's just my personal opinion. But for the women who do it, to be honest, and I don't know if you can make like a blanket statement because it might not be true about everybody. So I hate doing that. But I feel like there's really got to be something missing for you to lay on the table and risk your life for something like that. That's my whole
Yeah,
take on it. I just feel like there's a deeper issue than, and I mean, granted, don't get me wrong. Some
You
people
know what
might
the
just
deeper issue is? And this is what I really truly honestly feel. I feel like they don't love themselves.
no,
I'm
exactly.
about to hold on.
It definitely
So let
starts
me
with
ask
self
y'all a
love.
series of questions. I'm gonna ask y'all a
Hmm.
series of questions. All right. So we all believe somebody created us, right?
Hmm.
yes.
Now, outside of you, Abby, because I know you're not super religious, we all been taught that the God that made us can count every hair on your head, right?
Hmm.
Count it twice. Made you for the person you're gonna be, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
If I said as a man, look, man, fuck his eyes. I don't like his goddamn eyes no more, nigga. Now I ain't supposed to be having eyes, nigga. And I paid a doctor to gouge my fucking eyes out and give me wooden eyes. What would y'all say about me?
The same
I
thing.
have a
No,
The
what would
beautiful.
y'all
same
say?
thing. It's just
Y'all, would,
something that you
y'all
didn't
wouldn't say
love
I'm
about
crazy.
yourself that you felt
Say
like
y'all
you
wouldn't say
needed to
I'm
fix.
crazy though. Y'all wouldn't think
It
I'm
would sound
crazy.
crazy, but
All
it's
It's
right.
just
crazy.
something that
It's
you
a
didn't love
crazy
about
concept.
yourself.
Yeah,
All right.
but I also feel like, and that's why I say I hate to say it as like, a blanket statement for everybody because it might not be true about everybody. Some people might just want to lose weight. Some people might want to, everybody do it for a
But we
different
can
reason.
agree, we can all
Well, I
agree that
feel
it's
like
like saying
anybody who
that
gets
God made a
BBLs, they
mistake.
don't lose weight. I feel like them heifers gain weight once they get them
And some
We
and
all
some
bodies
of
agree
them,
done.
with it saying
yeah.
that God made a mistake though.
No, I don't think that they saying that they feel like that God made a mistake. I don't even,
If
to
they
be
don't know
honest
what
with
they're
you.
I
doing.
just feel like they're not happy with what they see in their self.
If you
Yeah,
put
to
a
be
big ass booty on them little bitty legs and don't get the back of the legs,
I
you
don't
don't
know.
even
I
partially
just
know
feel
God's
like
design, dog. Like you
yeah, I
saying
just feel
God
like
made a mistake.
a lot of times girls who do that, I don't even know if they even and I say this because I do post-op massages. A lot of time, well, I haven't recently, but I
I
do
know that's
post-op
right.
massages for people that get BBLs and stuff like that. And a lot of the clients that I've had, I will have to say, like everybody that I've, all of my clients have done it for different reasons, and you know, some of them are older, some of them are younger, but I feel like they all go through like an emotional like peaks and valleys with it, because it's like one minute you like, oh, I'm never gonna do this again, I don't know why I didn't love myself enough or whatever, and then the next time I come back, you know, they feeling good, so they like, oh, okay, you know, I'm glad I did this, they ready for round two. Then they
That's what
have
I'm
you,
saying. Like, so if
yeah,
you
it's
feel
just
like
like
God's your
it's
creator and you feel like He perfectly made you, when you go alter your body in them type of forms of fashions, not working out or whatever, because you're supposed to do that, and
right.
you go just be like, I don't got ass, I'm gonna get ass. You saying that God made a mistake?
No,
You
but
supposed to have
what
ass.
I'm saying is, I feel like for me, most women that I have seen personally that have done it, I don't even know if they look at it that deep.
Yeah, they
I
don't
don't,
even know that they saying that God made a
yeah,
mistake.
Yeah, they're not saying it like that.
I
They're
don't think
looking at it
they,
as if they don't like what they have. They don't like what they
right.
see within their self.
But if we being all the way real and all the way transparent, the reason I don't hold a whole lot of judgment for things that people do and stuff like that is because, you know, if I'm being honest and I'm being real and being transparent, we've all as women had our moments where we didn't completely love ourselves enough. And I feel like I feel like that if it was a trend and the thing to do when I was younger and wasn't as in love with myself as I am right now, there might have been a moment where I might have considered it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that a lot of us as women can relate to having moments like that in our life, because a
I can
lot of
say
women.
I can say that I do because with the weight that I've gained in 4 or 5 months, okay, I look at myself and don't get me wrong, I'm happy with myself. I love myself. I love the way I look.
Mhm,
But then there's times where I put on certain things and I be like, I think I'm gonna go let them snatch my stomach in, you know?
mhm,
And I say it as a joke because I know personally I'm not getting ready to go do it because I'm
right,
scared. But
right.
I do understand that. Then I'll be like, Nicole, just work out. But then I know I ain't got the motivation to do that either. So ain't no point in
Personally,
me going to get snatched when I know I'm not going to work out to keep it snatched. I like Krispy Kreme
Mhm,
donuts. I just
I
sat
went
here and ate
to
a half a box last night. I can't
mhm.
lose weight.
Yeah, but
I saw a
I'm just
plastic
saying, I
surgeon
feel
once.
like I feel like a lot, and I've met a lot of women too. And some women, if they being real about it and being transparent, I ain't gonna name no names because they ain't on here to add nothing. But I know some women who have had it done. A lot of women do regret it. So I think that we definitely go through different stages and different moments in our life. You know, regardless of who we are, that we might make
Exactly.
some
Look at K
decisions.
Michelle. K Michelle is a
Yeah,
prime
she got
example.
hers reversed. But that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people have had health issues behind it. A lot of people have lost their life. So for you to, you know, to make that type of decision at the risk of losing your life, at the risk of the health issues that you know that you might have. I know girls that have got it done that have health issues that they shouldn't have got it done to begin with. So it's
What
to
the
me,
hell?
it's a lot deeper than that. And I think we
Hold on, I'm
all
learning
kind of
today now. Hold on, Daddy. I ain't gonna just breeze through shit. I ain't no woman. So what the fuck type of health? Hold on. I
like
already know
All kinds of stuff.
I know a girl who has lupus, for example. So
off
she
the
is, you know what I'm saying? So it's an autoimmune disease. So with stuff like that, you know, you shouldn't, you're liable to have a flare up and it could go completely wrong. And most doctors won't even operate on you with certain issues like that. But
Hmm.
there's been women to cover up stuff like that just to get approval to get the surgery done because that's how bad they want it.
they
You know,
gangsters.
so it's a lot bigger things to it, but that's why I said just being completely honest and transparent. I think as a woman, just like Nicole said, most of us have had our moments where we've looked in the mirror and not loved what we saw, and and I think as women we overly critical of ourselves, so we do that often, even if, because there's times I look at myself and might think that, but then there's times I look at pictures of myself when I thought, damn, I need to lose weight, and I look at those pictures like, damn, I wish I looked like that. You know what I mean? Because that's it's just what we do. So
Right.
But you
I
know
feel.
what? A lot of this, the internet and a lot of these, the internet and these shows is making these women want to do that. And then not even that, just even the mannequins. I remember when we went to Atlanta
Hey, the
and we
mannequin
went to
stick
the
to
mall,
the
we
dick.
went shopping.
Hmm.
Every mannequin in there had a big booty and no stomach.
The
I ain't
mannequin
built
stick to
like
the dick.
that.
Ain't
Right.
nobody built like
Not a mannequin stick
You
as
know
hell
what I'm
though.
saying?
that. Not too
How
many
you
people
gonna try
anyway.
to put a outfit on a mannequin and I ain't built like that?
Yeah, but
That's wild.
I don't know. I just feel like it's a lot of times it's a lot more going on, but I think that
I do.
it's
I
a.
think there's a lot more going on within that person of why they do
Hmm.
it. And again, I also believe it comes first with self love. They're
No,
not loving
a hundred.
themselves. They're not loving the person, the skin that
Mhm.
they're in.
A hundred
And
percent.
every woman has those days and those moments. I have those
Mhm.
days and moments still to this day where when I put on certain things, I'm like, you know,
I
I
have
Yeah.
it
want to
more
leave
now
my
that I'm
stomach.
older.
Or I put on a shirt that ain't supposed to have on no bra, and I'm like, I want to get my boobs done.
Ah, nigga, I'm about to leave
I
the
ain't never
room,
thought
man.
about a BBL,
Mhm.
but you know,
I mean, I haven't considered getting a BBL because I don't feel like it's necessary. Like I personally feel like you can work out and reach whatever goal it is that you're trying to reach. I know it's
I,
possible. So I ain't
I
never
was curious about
personally.
What
that.
if you want a big ass booty and some little back of the legs though? Like MBLs be looking like I ain't
But
gonna lie to you.
What
I
if you work
mean,
out though? What if you work out and get a big
but that's what I'm saying. It's
ass?
Your
possible.
Does
You
that
thighs
can.
mean
gonna
you don't
match
think God made it right?
it. Your
well,
thighs,
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't worked out, and I
it's
done
gonna
grew
match it.
some.
It's gonna match it though.
And
Your thighs gonna match it.
Some of us, Nicole, get blessed to where when we gain weight, it goes to the right places. That
That's
don't happen
right.
for everybody.
That's right. Shit.
Yeah.
That don't happen for everybody.
See,
But I'm just saying, I ain't
Man.
considering. I don't
Yo.
consider it because I don't know. I like the thought of I worked for this. I like the thought of
That's right.
my stomach is flat because I work out every day. It makes me feel good. I like the thought of I look like this because I work hard at it. That's just me.
Oh, and
Everybody's
let me put this out here
everybody's
for any
different.
female on the. Let me put this out here for any female on the live. My cousin does sell waist trainers. If y'all want to lose y'all
Thank
y'all
you.
inner y'all
Oh,
inner
that's right.
y'all inner gut area. I don't have one, but I'm gonna get one. And then when I lose my gut area, I'm gonna show y'all. Cause see, y'all need somebody that's gonna wear it that already got a gut, and then show y'all the improvement.
Hmm.
Don't show me somebody who ain't got no gut and then got on
A
a waist
thousand
trainer.
percent.
Out of
A
Don't
here.
make
thousand
your nigga
percent.
wear one. Don't make your nigga
Right.
wear one
And
either.
I've done had men buy them, so it's possible.
Yeah,
It's
don't make your
possible.
nigga wear one. They already carrying purses and saying shit like how the females be saying it like bitch and all that. Don't have your nigga
Yeah.
wear no waist
what
trainer.
that
I
BBLs
mean,
are extremely painful, from what I
yeah.
understand.
No, they
Painful.
are.
You got to think about any surgery. They're painful like that.
Well,
That's
yeah.
I mean, I just don't. I think they look real silly.
Nigga, you going under the knife like you getting your appendix sticking out, nigga.
Now I mean there's a lot of them that don't look great. There's I know a few people who's I know a few people whose you can't really tell. But
Yeah, facts.
I know a lot of them that it's just overly exaggerated. And what I hate for those people is I feel like my personal opinion, my personal opinion, I feel like the trend is kind of going away, and then it's
Yeah,
kind
it
of
is.
like, and
It
then
is.
it's kind of like, then what do you do? Because it's also to the point to where again, I'm not
How
judging
do you
nobody.
maintain it though? Was there
Right.
maintaining instructions to this shit?
Right, because a lot of people don't understand and don't realize too is that it is a maintaining it because you have to eat appropriately. Your body can reject the fat. You have to exercise if you want to maintain it. If you don't want it to fall, gravity, you know. And that's why if you notice, a lot of people get round twos and round threes and stuff like that. So it's not.
Now you
It's.
really playing.
So,
I mean,
question though, Shantae, is the round 2 and round 3 is those requirements? Are you supposed to, or are they just doing that because
most
That's like
doctors.
taking a nigga hairline back too far. Now you
Nah,
gotta
for
keep
real.
taking it
And
back,
most
taking it
doctors
back,
is gonna
taking
be
it
honest
back.
with you and because I had a client, granted, she was a little bit, she was a little bit heavier. But her doctor even told her, like, I mean, she looked good, don't get me wrong. She looked good. But you wouldn't have walked up to her and been like, oh, she got a BBL. But he told her that he was gonna do it in stages. I mean, basically telling her you're gonna need to come back. And they do that a lot of times because they understand that, and then sometimes they might have a little dent or something here or there that might need to be fixed, and they're gonna tell you they can fix it with the second
Man,
round.
that sounds like a nigga hooking his car up.
Nah, for real, but that's what that's just the reality of it. It's not for the poor. It's not, it's not for the weak and it's not for the poor, for real, because it's something that you're gonna have to maintain. But I feel like
that's why?
I feel like if you
Now that's a
notice, and
lot of thinking and calculating and shit. Go ahead, y'all. My
yeah,
bad.
but I'm just
God
saying, like, I
damn.
feel like if you pay attention to if you are a person who goes off trends, I do what I want to do. But I'm just saying, if you're a person who pays attention to trends and like the way things is going, a lot of the famous people, a lot of the A-list celebrities and all that type of thing, they getting that shit removed. They on Ozempic, they looking skinny, they looking small. So the
Motherfucker attacking their
trend,
body.
yeah, so what I'm saying is the trend right now is, if you're looking at celebrity trends, is going the opposite direction. So
It is.
you
It
know,
is.
so then now which what, and then I feel like, and I could be, I hate speaking for men, so I don't know what men think, but I feel like a lot of times, especially when you got this ridiculous booty, I mean, if it's natural, hey, I'll you know, thanks to the gods,
More power to you.
But if
I'm proud of
if
you.
it's natural, praise the gods, whatever. You just gotta
Ridiculous
work with it and
booty.
live with it. But I'm saying, when you accentuate your body like that and you add all this ass, I seen where a guy was saying the other day, talking about how he won't take, you don't want to take a BBL to a parent teacher conference, but you'll take them to bed or whatever. It's that type of scenario. It's like, are they really, are men really trying to really wife that? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
They're not. That's the problem. They're not. They only want them for entertainment.
Yeah, I mean,
Some
I
of
don't
them
know, because I ain't a
fucking
man.
crazy.
To
I
me,
ain't a,
BBLs and all of that, the mommy makeovers, all of that to me is for all entertainment.
Hold on. Stop the press. What the fuck is a mommy makeover? Nigga,
A
it's
mommy
I'm not
basically,
makeover
here.
is when you get your boobs done, your tummy tuck, and your breasts and your butt.
All that surgery?
You
mm-hmm.
can
All that
get
at one
your
time.
you can get your virginity restored.
What is that? RoboCop the
What?
woman?
Yes, yes, you can
Well,
get your
I
Yeah,
have
hymen
heard
put back
that.
in
Well,
place.
women go in and get their vagina tightened.
Well, you can get your hymen
Shit.
put back.
Man, y'all crazy, man. Y'all
that's
lying.
extreme. That's extreme. It
That's
ain't
That's
that
too
serious.
extreme for
way
me.
too extreme.
Yeah,
First of all, you shouldn't have had that many in you to have to go get tightened back up.
What
yeah,
happened to what used to be vinegar and what happened to that?
yeah. Them was the old days. Ain't nobody doing that no
That
more. For real.
motherfucking
The
I
nigga said
mean,
vinegar though.
Just put some more
do
white vinegar up there.
right. Do some Kegels. You'll be all right.
man, that's crazy. Hey, it's hard.
I
Hey,
saw a
I
plastic
should have asked
surgery.
that. I should have said, how hard is it being a woman without getting cut on? Shit. God damn.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I feel like just my opinion. I think it's just personal preference, and I rather take me as I am. It is what it is.
Take me as I am, honey. Just know I
That's a
got
lot
three
of
kids.
pain though.
That's why I got three roles. I got three kids. You either
Right.
gonna take me with the three roles or you gonna take me not at all.
And that's some
No.
pain right there. I wouldn't even want to. I wouldn't even want to go through a motherfucker through all the pain. Like, hey, look, bitch, you done got it. Who do you hoop for?
That's my problem with it. I don't want to do the
Because you're a
pain.
WNBA player, retired, ain't you? I didn't get to go
Right.
through it. Like,
I mean, I wouldn't do a BBL, but I might do some liposuction
That's
or
a
something.
lot.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
know.
lot.
I know
Now,
a lot of
okay,
girls that get
Shantae,
lipo.
I got a question for you. What's the difference between a lipo 360 or a lipo over a tummy tuck?
Well, basically, lipo is just like where they take the machine in and remove the fat. The 360, from what I understand, is basically where they go all the way around. So, your back fat, your stomach fat, all that type of stuff. But then when you get a tummy tuck, that's mostly when you've either lost a lot of weight or you have a lot of weight to lose, where they actually tightening your skin and pulling it down and, removing fat or whatever. But they also remove
So
the
is lipo still a surgery?
Yeah, but I know personally a couple of people who have got lipo recently where they've gotten it awake. Like they're sedated and numbed and stuff, but they're awake. And
They
I
do
don't really
that.
think nothing's wrong with that because like it's basically you removing fat. It's not like you're placing it in your ass or, nothing like that. It's
Shit.
basically you're removing fat from your stomach.
Do you know
So
about
Mm-hmm.
that surgery where they put the heat on you and it's supposed to like make your fat just like go away, like you just pee it out?
I
Do you know what
mean,
I'm
I,
talking
d-
about?
I do body sculpting. That's basically
A
what that
body
is.
sculpt.
They do
Okay.
the cool sculpting is another one, but it's a little bit more invasive. But I do body sculpting, and that's basically it kind of melts the fat. You excrete it through your lymphatic
Yeah.
system, and you pee it out, all
That's
that
right.
stuff. But to me that's a natural alternative where you just basically
Right.
increasing what you're already doing because the one thing about those things you really have to be consistent on the aftercare. So you got to drink a lot of water. You got to, if you waist train, you need to waist train. You need to also stay away from sugars. You can't drink alcohol for a few days if you want the
Do
best
waist
results.
trainers really work, y'all?
I believe they do. I
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
for
I'm not
me,
gonna lie to you. I got about 6 of them over here. I can't fit none of them. Ain't never worn 'em and couldn't tell you if they work or not.
I think it works, but to me, it mostly works for shaping your body, and so it depends on what you want to look like. For me, I like to have the curve. So for me, the
Mhm.
waist trainers work because it gives you, the little curve
Yeah,
in
I
your
need
waist.
more glass.
So that's
But was
mainly
you
what it does. It
working out
does
with the waist
flatten.
trainer, cuz?
I do and I don't. I usually prefer not to because if I'm doing like stomach stuff and everything, sometimes it can make you a little bit nauseous to me.
Okay.
But I know my daughter, she works out in hers all the time. I generally don't. I wear mine during the day, but she
Mm-hmm.
works out in hers a lot. I don't as much. But when you wear it often, it kind of just trains your waist, if it makes sense. Just kind of gives you that little curve.
I might try one
Yeah.
now.
Y'all be
I've really
knowing
heard
niggas
they
that be
never
wearing
work.
waist trainers?
Would you say?
Y'all be knowing niggas that be wearing waist trainers?
I
I
have a
do.
couple of clients. I have a couple
Get
of
the fuck
clients
out of here.
who bought one for their husband or
I
boyfriend.
do.
But for them
If
it was
my
more
girl
so.
bought me a waist
But
trainer, I'm beating
but
her motherfucking ass.
but in their
We
defense, the waist
fighting.
trainers too are good for like back support. It's good back support. It also helps. I'm trying to
Especially
get
when they're
them flat
lifting
in the stomach.
weights. When
Mm-hmm.
Guess
they're
what
big
else is good for back support?
weightlifters.
Guess what else is good for back support?
What's that?
Cardio. Something shit. Nigga. Lift what you can lift, nigga. Niggas
Yeah,
everywhere.
we
Waist.
we talking about having one on do like if you doing something to have
Yeah,
like
if you lift the weights and shit, I don't lift weights. But if I'm talking
or
about a
if you
nigga that's
somebody
walking
who
around under his clothing with a waist trainer on,
I mean, not all the time, but like if you somebody who has back issues or
some
like
of the time,
say you
any of
drive,
the time.
say you drive for a living or something like that, and you constantly sitting, that's sometimes more pressure on your back than a lot of these heavy lifting jobs. So sometimes, back
Guess
support
what?
keeping your back straight.
This is
Mm.
what women do this week, but I should have put this on what men do last week. Nigga, your girl wears a waist trainer. Get a fucking pillow, nigga. It's something for your fucking back.
I
Mm.
mean,
For your butt and your goddamn back. Nigga, you ain't got to wear a waist trainer. There's other ways, nigga,
I
for
ain't
you
gonna
to be
argue with you.
comfortable in a seat. But
I ain't gonna argue with you because I
that I
mean
ain't gonna
it is
argue
what
with
it
you.
is. It is what it is, because I guess it's all
Man, I'm tired of that shit,
personal
man. Men can't
preference.
do everything women do. Shit, nigga. Babe,
And
you know
what?
how you be having that I'm gonna go grab your waist trainer. See, you got the pink. I'm gonna get the one with the
So
camouflage.
I'm gonna ask you, Gene, because you a man, Reverend. How
Man, you
do
heard
men feel about women with BBLs?
I knew
From
you was
your
gonna ask
aspect,
me.
how do you feel about a woman with a BBL?
you asking
Do
the
you look at her as a wife? Do you look at her as just sexy in her body? Or how do you look at those women?
so now you're asking the preacher, the deacon,
I'm asking the
the
preacher.
money runner, the everything. Before I say anything, let everybody in the church say, "Hey, Graham."
Hey, Graham.
Hey, Graham.
First of all, when I see one of them BBLs, I'm fucked up. You know, I notice everything. I'm an observant nigga. I'm looking at the back of their legs. So when I see that you chose something disproportionate, I would never want you making decisions with me in my life. You didn't even make a good decision with your butt.
But what if it's not disproportionate?
If I don't know that you got a BBL,
No, no, no. I'm saying, what if you can tell that they have a BBL? Because I know a few of them. What if you can tell that they've had a BBL, but they not real small, so their
I
legs
got you.
match?
I got you. You know how black people feel about Kraft cheese, the singles, and we don't buy that shit that got the cow on it. We don't buy shit with the cowboy. He's like lasso and it's cheese. We don't buy none of that shit. So why in the fuck on God's green earth, where I knew that somebody created me, then he created somebody just like me, but a different form of me that I'm supposed to gravitate to. When I go get somebody putting all these parts on their car, you know what I'm saying? Putting parts on their car like they a fucking Mustang, when I can just get somebody that's fucking with the shit they born with. I
That's
wouldn't
true.
like I don't do breaking God's law because you feel some certain kind of way. We ain't gonna break God's law. He made two sexes. He made your body how he wanted it to be, and he gave you willpower to shape it up and form it through the earth. He ain't say you get to go start doing smart nigga nerd nigga shit, cutting off parts and adding parts, and but whatever you could do in a manner to where you're not fucking up the original is what I'm saying. And we all gonna do it at points of times. We all do it. But I'm just saying I'm sticking to the fundamentals of it. I'm not real open-minded about it. I'm not about to play games about it. Like, and I'm gonna say what it is, and that's gonna not allow me to be with nobody. Because when a motherfucker asks me how that big silly looking booty look, I'm gonna be like a big silly looking booty.
So, so as
Shantae,
so as a
girls,
man, as a man,
how y'all feel about the lip plumps?
I don't even know what that shit is, and I don't even
I
like it. I'm
mean,
not just
I
everything.
don't, I don't. I mean, personally, I don't think nothing's wrong with it. I don't know.
I think something's wrong with it. I can't
I think
trust
something's
you.
wrong with it,
Look,
Shantae. They
this is
walking
how I
around here
think of
looking
it.
real silly,
now.
looking
Now
like
it's a
Let me
lot of
quit
them
trying to
that's
be funny though. Let me quit trying to be funny. I love black women. I fuck around. Y'all know when them protests was going down, my young, black, ugly, funny looking ass was gonna be down there protesting because I love everything black. I was raised by black women. That's all I can see in my fucking front and my peripheral and all that. That's all I can see. So when I see you're doing that to yourself, man, you gotta find yourself and do something else with yourself to let me know that you just as
no.
confident as I am.
All
I
I'm
don't see confidence.
yeah. All I'm
I don't
saying,
see you believing in yourself because you didn't.
yeah.
I can't.
All
I
I'm
wouldn't
saying
be
is,
able to
I feel
connect
like
with it.
I don't know. I just feel like some of that stuff is some of it's extreme and some of it's not. I and some of it's just personal preference and then some of it's just a trend. So I mean, just like we used to wear, certain contacts or do certain things. I
That's
mean,
what make
contact
me
lenses.
ask women, what do y'all stand on though? All
Yeah.
that's cool. Them is what you're talking about is accessories. I'm talking
Hmm.
about like I said, if I told y'all one day, nigga, fuck it, I'm supposed to be blind, nigga. Gene, you ain't supposed to be blind. That's why you can see. Now, fuck that shit, nigga. I'm supposed to be blind, nigga. And I go I get a doctor to gouge my eyes out and give me wooden eyes. Y'all would be like, this nigga Gene crazy in a bitch. Something's
I'm the
wrong with
type
him.
of person though,
yeah,
unless
because I
certain
felt like
things,
that when your girl from Love and Hip Hop wanted to go white. She
yeah.
wanted to be light skinned.
I'm the type of person though. I always feel like unless most things touch me personally, um, like with people directly around, I just don't really think too much about it. I just feel like it just is
Yeah.
what it is. People gonna do what they gonna do. Now, if my daughter came to me and said I want to do XYZ, then I'm gonna feel differently. But that's why I try
Say it's your
to.
nigga to do it though. Look, this is what I say. I say you are what you love, right? So if you see me with a basketball at it, you be like, damn, that nigga Gene must love basketball, right? So say you come home one day and you've been dealing with a 6'4" nigga, and you catch him in your room dressed like Tyler Perry saying, "Good morning, how you doing? Hey, what? Are you gonna say that nigga's funny, or are you gonna say something wrong with that nigga?"
Something wrong with him for sure, especially if he's
That's just breaking God's law. That's just breaking the natural
but
order of
I just
things.
but me personally, I don't even know how to say this. I agree with you when you say breaking God's law and all that kind of stuff. But I
It's just
also
the
think
natural
that
order of things,
but I
though.
also feel like that we too quick to look at things in that way of, basically judging people and looking at people's wrongs, other than, there's so many ways that we all sin every single day. And I think that we too quick to look at certain things and certain decisions as too far, and this is really, breaking God's law, instead of really thinking
Because
about the
that ain't
different
really
ways
the
that we do.
conversation, though, Shantae. What we talk about is that specific conversation.
No,
Like
I
we
get
we
it,
breaking
but I'm
God's law
saying,
every day, though. Niggas having
yeah.
babies out of wedlock. Niggas
Exactly.
niggas talking about
Exactly.
I was
But we
born a
so
woman.
quick to
You're
condemn,
not
but we
born a
so
woman,
quick to
bro.
condemn, just
If
like
you
the
got a
church.
penis, you're born a man. If you
But
was
I'm just saying,
yeah,
for me, it's just like the church. I feel like that they be so overly focused on
them
homosexuality and
niggas is
on.
talking about ideas and what they read out of a book. We're gonna talk about God's law. So what is a man here to do? Mate with a woman. What is a woman
Mhm.
here to do? Get mated on by a man.
And
So that's
I ain't
just fact.
arguing that. I
That's
ain't
what we
arguing
know.
that. Yeah.
Name me one nigga that was born and thought he was a woman that had a fucking baby. None of them. So we talking about the fundamentals of what we can't lie about.
I mean,
Everything else is
I'm not
opinion.
arguing that fact.
Everything
All I'm
else is
saying
opinion,
is,
though, right? So the
right.
way you was born and shaped up and built, the only way you could really fight it is by working out, eating, growing up as a woman. When you start shaving shit off of you, having surgeries and all that, now you're breaking the natural pecking order of things. And that's just a fact. Because you wasn't born, the only thing they cut on you when you got born was that placenta and that motherfucking umbilical cord. Other than that, nothing else got cut on you.
Your
Except for your hair.
foreskin.
I just feel like there's so much. Personally, I have a lot of really close family members who are homosexual, gay, whatever you want to call it, and I
Right.
just feel like
I do too.
there. And right, I think most of us do, but I just feel like that we focus so much on stuff like that. Sometimes I just feel like there's so many bigger things to focus on. I feel like as long as that person, if that's their choice and that's their decision, as long as they loving themselves, as long as they not out here being reckless, as long as they
Fact.
um you know what I'm saying? I just feel like that those are the things we need to focus on, because I feel like a
Yeah.
lot of times too, what happens is we so quick to condemn, and people, even if you're not actually condemning that person, people get so desensitized to that's what it's going to be, to where I feel like a lot of these younger people, that's where a lot of their depression and their isolation and stuff comes from, is because if they feel like that that they're different for whatever reason, and especially in that way, that they're going to automatically be condemned and ostracized and whatever. And sometimes we might not even know what the reason is that they depressed or feeling the way that they feeling, because we so quick to can just
And
write
that's
people
so
off
true. I
because of
agree.
that, when
As
when
long
it's
as that
so
ain't
many
the
bigger
conversation.
things, like it's
Like
so
as
many.
long as that ain't the conversation, though, what a person got to do is be comfortable enough to comfortable enough to accept the decision that they make, and
Right.
not commit suicide because we having a conversation. It don't like I don't agree with bringing it in when it's not the conversation, but you can't be overbearing, willing to live with it, be out here with it, and expect people not to talk about it. If a
No,
motherfucker's out,
that's
people
facts.
talk
That's
about
facts.
bums.
But one thing about me, I try to. You gonna always prepare your kids for the world. But you always, and when I say home, I mean family. Like if you my family, you always gonna feel love at home. But I'm also gonna prepare you for what the world is gonna say and how the world might judge you and what the world might say. But if you secure in your home, if you secure
That's
in your family life, then that's not gonna touch you as much because you understand that who cares what they think.
because
But
we black. So we don't even get the consideration of how we live as we black.
right.
And we don't got no identity crisis. We know we black. We treat it like we black. Black is not nothing that you can be. Black is something that you are. A nigga can be gay. He ain't gay though, you know what I'm saying, as far as God's law of how he was made. A nigga can say he was born a woman. But no, nigga, you was born with a penis. You was
Mm-hmm.
born a man. But we can't be faking and be like, I was born white and you black as hell. And you have to live through that. And we have to go through that scrutiny. Nigga, we have to be, niggas tell us we racist. Because sometimes we just be feeling it so much because the way we came up, we just think everything's racist sometimes. Like, oh, nigga, that was racist, nigga. Now we reverse discriminating on racism. I'm just saying when it's the conversation, if it ain't the conversation, then niggas just spitting out their ideas. But if a motherfucker bring it up and that's what, if it's the conversation, I feel like I'm just gonna speak actual factuals. I ain't gonna do opinions. I'm gonna just
Right.
tell you that God made you with a penis. He made you with this. We know what happens when you got a penis in this. You bring babies into this world. You watch them grow up, and then they have babies. That's the natural pecking order of things. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? You got cut on one time when you came in this earth. When they cut that placenta from you, and it might have been a little too early. You know what I'm saying? But they cut that motherfucker. And when they cut you open to get the baby out, that's the things that's consistently the truth, though.
No,
I know everybody's
I
opinion.
agree. I agree. I just think that sometimes we just overly focus on one aspect of sin or one
Because what do you
aspect of
stand
everything.
on?
Yeah. But
What do you stand on? It's to be the things that certain people stand on. And it should be, we shouldn't be tarnished for what we stand on just as much as they shouldn't be tarnished for feeling how they feel it.
I agree.
I agree.
I agree.
Uh,
And then
I
especially in this climate where a black man can't really stand on nothing. So when we stand
Mhm.
on it now, we homophobic. Or, no, nigga, I just
Mhm.
don't deal
No,
with that.
I feel like a lot of times people I do feel like that there's a really big agenda being pushed on us in general you know, on us in general and on kids. I do feel like there's a big agenda being pushed and I'm definitely against that. I'm not I wasn't really speaking on that. I was just talking about when somebody identifies as something and this how they feel and that's how they living. But in general, just to like go to my kids' school. Thank God they not little no more and I don't gotta worry about it. But you know, I got grandkids, but so do have to worry about it in that aspect. But for them to just be having plays with gay people, you know, these cartoons with, you
Man,
know, gay people, just making everybody overly accepted and really pushing the agenda, I am against that.
can
Because
I
I
say
feel
something
like
to y'all? Think about how hard it is for a man or a woman to carry themselves for 24 hours with a new haircut nobody's never seen, right? This
mm-hmm,
is how I understand and empathize with what everybody's saying. That 24 hours, especially young, undeveloped mind, or you like, damn, this hurt. So think about how it would feel to be walking around knowing that you either identify or you feel like this as another, as something that's not really looked
mm-hmm.
upon as something great or in the natural order of pecking, like I would
Right.
say. Think about how hard that struggle is. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? So I definitely empathize. And all I can say is you're doing what you're doing. You're feeling how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling how I feel. If it ain't the conversation, I really don't even talk about it because that ain't my thing.
Exactly.
But when it comes up, I'm gonna state my opinion just as loud. And I be wanting to ask black women when y'all see these guys that's dressing like women and they over, like, bitch, what? Do y'all feel like that's a representation of y'all?
I don't.
No,
So who are they acting like? Them? What is that? Like, what is that emulation of? I don't.
I just
I be feeling
I
like it's
feel
the
like they
I feel like it's the emulation of the niggas they seen dress up like women,
um I think it's
overcompensating.
I
Mm-hmm.
think it's overcompensating in both ways. Like they're overcompensating the men and the woman in one. Um,
Damn, that's right.
I do. I really do. And the reason why I say that is because they're trying to paint a picture for both of us.
Mm-hmm.
They're really a man, but they want to be a woman. So which one are you dressing like a woman, trying to act like a woman, but what are you really underneath all that?
And I feel like that I agree with the over exaggeration, especially when it comes to women. No, I don't feel like they act like us, not majority of us anyway. But I feel
Do
like
they, I do
it's
I say, do they act like a certain percentage of us women? Yes.
but what I
Do
say,
Nah, I wouldn't say that. Not the women
I
I
don't
be
think so.
around.
I think they overly I think the ones that you're speaking about are overly flamboyant, but I feel like that it's in all aspects. Even when you think about it, if you go to like a drag show or something like that, like the makeup is over exaggerated, the clothes are over
So
exaggerated.
is a
Like
drag a different form of a woman, or is that a woman?
I don't
No,
feel
I
like it's
don't
a
think
woman.
drag is women. I mean, that's a different, like transsexual and drag, because there's guys
Now
that are just
I'm gonna say
doing drag.
drag and a tranny. There's two different. They're two different people.
I know this, but what is it classified as amongst women though? Like, what do y'all say this shit is?
I don't feel
I
like
don't
the
know because
women.
see, I don't really get into drag. I don't really
Yeah.
like.
You gotta,
I
hey
don't.
man,
I
come
don't
on, man.
indulge. I don't watch that. I don't
That's the
like going to drag
representation of the
shows.
women though, right now though. It's
Okay,
a
look, I'll be honest.
representation.
I'll be honest. My friend, right before Christmas, she's living with a transsexual, and right before Christmas, she told me he's getting ready to get castrated, and that shocked me the way she said it. Like
What the
I
fuck
thought
is that?
the
Yeah, he's
first
getting
thing
his
I
dingling
thought
cut off.
was that
Hmm.
Mm,
it's getting your balls removed. I thought that's
mm.
crazy. That's crazy. If I like exactly what you said, like if I wanted to even move my eyes, somebody would be like, "Stop! What are you
A
doing?"
motherfucker
But
be like,
somebody
he's
wants to
crazy.
move
This
it.
nigga know he can see. Why in the fuck would he want to get
Right.
rid of his eyes?
And it sounds crazy to me, but I mean, they feel it so deeply that they do want to do that. I mean, he did get the surgery done. He's castrated. I mean, he doesn't have balls
And I feel
anymore.
like we numb to the times. We so
Hmm.
much in the shock all world that we came up better than that, well rounded. We want to give everybody consideration. But if I give you a pot of chili, but it's really shit and dog food, nigga, you gonna tell me that chili tastes like shit and dog food. Why we can't do that in the world? Because we all
I
got good hearts and we didn't come from that. So we giving
I don't
everybody a
know.
chance. But how does it help out the better good of everybody though? If we letting everybody walk around and wear 6 masks and we never really get to see them niggas because they under 6 masks.
But that's
As
why I
long
feel
as it
like
doesn't hurt me, you
yeah, and
know.
that's
But
the same way I was gonna say. As long as it don't touch me personally, I don't too much worry about it. And that's why, like we was talking about earlier, your circle is important, and that's why my circle is very, very small
That's right.
because
I know
That's
that's
why
right.
I say I can't really
because
gas in
my
there because
circle
I
is
don't really get.
literally yeah,
I
my
don't.
circle is literally a dot. I don't fool with a lot of
That
people.
sound
The
like
people
security, big sis.
Nah, I
I
mean,
love
but that's
that.
how you got to be because for real, especially like you talking about these times and stuff, like you got to protect your energy. You got to, you got to make sure that you surrounding it. One thing I've learned, and one thing one of my mentors told me that's always stuck with me: if you hang around 5 broke people, you gonna be the sixth.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
The chances of
Yeah.
you and flipping them is very slim. They gonna flip you. So
you
the people that you hang around is very important. So and me and the people that I hang around and that I'm involved with mainly is family to begin with. So we can be very transparent with each other. So ain't no mask wearing and all that stuff. So I don't gotta
Mm.
worry about all that. Cause if I feel like
Right.
you not
I don't
genuine,
understand it now.
yeah. If I don't feel like that you not genuine and that you not a person who you know what I'm saying, who I can trust like it, then I'm not gonna have you that close to me anyway. Now you can have associates. I have a lot of associates, but somebody who's intimately in my circle, if I don't feel like you genuine anyway, then you're not gonna be there. So I don't
Yeah,
gotta
nah,
worry
you
about
are.
no mask and all that.
Yeah. And I
So
mean,
can I
that's
ask y'all a
me.
question
And I
though?
can feel a person's vibe in a heartbeat. And I'm
Right.
somebody who get along with the world. But I walk in the room and be like, I don't like her. Who is that?
Right.
All right,
Like,
so look, I'm gonna ask y'all a question
like
though. It's Women's Week, so I'm gonna ask y'all a question. We're gonna get off subject, but we back on subject. Do y'all feel like it's been like I don't know, I feel like it been they don't really advertise STDs and staying safe no more though. Like you feel like I
Mm-mm,
don't know what
they
I feel
don't.
like it feel like since COVID or something, I don't see a lot of condom commercials. I don't see STDs being identified. I don't like for
I
the
swear
younger
it's like when
generation.
they
They
cleared
telling all
AIDS.
the old niggas go to the hospital. They telling the old niggas signs of strokes, what to take, and all that shit. But I'm really not
Hey,
seeing
I'm gonna tell
black
you how much they
kids
don't
though.
talk about it no more. They don't even call it STDs no more. They call it STI.
STIs. Mm-hmm.
For real,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know. I thought that was something that was already around.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? So what the fuck is that? A STI?
I think
And
it's
I
a
be,
symptom.
And Shantae, she's in the medical field. I don't know.
That's what I'm
A
asking. What is
STI.
that, Shantae?
I
What's a
mean,
STI, girl?
it's basically dumbing it down, making it sound less, I guess, not as bad as it is. That's the only way I can think of
Yep,
it.
yep. That's exactly what they said. Because when I had my partial hysterectomy, she was like, we have to test you for STIs. And I said, what the hell is an STI?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, I ain't had a, sexual minute. I can't even get the word out, nigga. It's so crazy. I was like, what? She was like,
Ugh.
it's just a different form of how we say it. So it doesn't sound so serious. And I was like, well, ain't this a whooping?
What's
A
the cause,
Yeah.
Shantae?
STI.
What's the cause, Shantae?
But that's what they call it now, sexually transmitted infection, basically, instead of
Oh,
disease.
that sound weak as hell.
Yeah, that's why they did it. But I don't know. To me, it goes along with the times. Like if you just scrolling on social media and talking about like people, people's talking about going from having a sneaky links or doing whatever and not using protection and this and that, and it's just like I don't know. I don't know how much they even teaching sex education in
Cause
school
they
anymore.
taught
I
us a
know.
lot.
They don't.
Yeah, I don't know if I mean shit. They ain't teaching cursive, so I guess they ain't teaching that
They
either. I
don't.
don't know.
They
That
ain't
was the
teaching
one
no
thing.
sex
Hey, that
education,
was one
nothing
of the
in
things
school.
they showed pictures of though. We seen pictures of that nasty shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
See,
don't.
they
I
don't
mean,
have that stuff in school.
yeah.
We talking about
To me they
in the
not
high school.
teaching none of that kind of stuff. So it just like if you pay attention to like this generation and like how they talking about what they doing and stuff like that, like it just goes together. They not. They don't. They really don't
Hey,
even think about it. They not caring.
one day I watched the live, y'all, and I swear, this little girl, and it was so many motherfuckers from Park Hill on the live and around the city. She was like, I already exposed myself last year and told y'all I had herpes. You know what I'm saying? I already told y'all. Then she was just going through the list, like, yep, I fucked him too. And the little young girl's baby, there was their baby daddy. They were like, it's not my baby daddy. And she was like, yeah, I fucked him. Your baby daddy. Yeah. I'm talking about like she was going down a list, cuz, and my heart skipped 8 beats. I was like, oh my God, shit. It
But
scared me.
the sad thing is they be so young with
They
what I'm
so
saying,
young. They're
just
babies out here. They don't know.
think,
They babies.
thinking like it. They just be so young. So I don't know.
And think
I
it's
just
okay.
yeah, I just feel like it should start at home too, because like, especially like with these little young girls, especially because we know obviously girls can get pregnant. So I feel like we generally teach our girls a lot about protection, birth control, stuff like that. But these little young dudes, like as the fathers, even if there's not a father, the mother, you talk to them about carrying around protection, making sure that you got it, actually using it and stuff like that, because that's where all that stuff has to
Man, I
really
can't. I'm sorry to say it,
Y'all
but
need to
I
start a
can't
pH
wait to put
balance
a
class.
magnum in my son's hand.
not for real, because
I'll
because
make
it's
it.
gotta
I'm
start
gonna
from
make sure
home.
he keep them. What are
Yeah,
you
because it got
talking about?
yeah, because nowadays
That
it's
nigga ain't walking. That nigga ain't gonna say, "Mom, I'm going nowhere without having one of them in his pocket." I don't know what's liable
yeah,
to happen. I'm make sure he's protected at all times.
no, for
They're gonna
real.
have a home doctor kit by the time he older.
Hey, by the
Penicillin,
time I'm
goddamn.
done, I'm
They're
great.
gonna have
So Jada up right now.
they're
I'm
gonna
great. Be
have
her birth control.
But for real, we have to like, even though I feel like we was taught sex education to some degree. I was at home too, but like now, even more so now, like it's important. It's up to us
Times 20.
to teach them, because they not teaching them at school at all. And then you got social media
Not at
who's
all.
encouraging the complete
Oh
opposite.
yeah.
Yeah.
Social
But
media
that's
is
why you
encouraging
gotta
the
keep,
complete opposite.
I love that my 11-year-old son does not want to be on social media.
Yeah.
Mm.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I don't think some of these video games is the best for them either, but I love the fact that he don't want to socialize with that,
Yeah.
because it
Cause
is all
yeah.
kind of stuff on there that is
Mm-hmm.
influencing these kids' brain.
Right. And like I said, just like reading some of the blog posts and the comments when they be talking about stuff like that and protecting yourself, and most of them talking about I don't wear protection, this and that. I'm like, yeah, it's wild for real. It's
Everybody they
wild.
idolize really now to this day is talking about going raw dog and something or
Yeah, it's
getting
just
raw dog.
it's wild. I don't know. So that's why I just feel like it's really just
Mm-mm.
gotta start at home.
I just feel like I
'Cause
noticed that they don't really talk about it no more. Like
no, they
They
don't.
don't.
they used to
They
be
But
real
don't.
this isn't a
conversation
real
though.
disease that
Like,
kills you anymore from sex. Like
So
AIDS when
that's
we were
why
kids.
any young mothers that watches this live, make sure that you're educating your children
man, for
Right.
real.
on sex education,
I hope they
because the
are.
school system's not.
Yeah, and not just about pregnancy and where
And
babies
not
come
just about
from.
pregnancy, STIs, as y'all call them.
Yeah, just all that.
That's what they are now.
All right.
STI. I didn't even know they changed the name. That just fucked me up. I kept seeing that. Like, yeah, I remember a couple motherfuckers that had that lying to myself and shit.
Yeah, it's wild out here.
Damn.
It
And
is
then I found
very
out the blue
wild.
waffle was fake. When you on that Shantae, when I looked that up, the blue waffle was fake.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what they say.
That was something though. It might not have been the blue waffle, but there was cookies
Right.
off of
It
it,
was
man.
Somebody
it
That
was
was nasty.
like that.
it was definitely something. I don't know what it was, but
That was a waking bake or something. I don't know. That
yeah.
motherfucker did look like a serious waffle though, but they said it was fake though. So I don't know. They gotta research some shit
Because
now.
And but who knows?
even back to the birth control, because even though my oldest, I most definitely instilled in her, please don't have sex, you don't need no boyfriend, all that, when she was in high school, middle school, all that, don't do it. Even though I knew in confidence that my baby wasn't out there doing that, she didn't have no business doing, because once she wasn't in the streets like that, I still put her on birth control at 16.
You
Hmm.
got to,
You
because you
know,
can't make business for them.
just because you feel like you're talking and they're listening does not mean do not protect them. Make sure
Yeah.
you are
And
protecting your daughters.
Yeah, we
Make sure you are talking to your sons and giving them the protection that they need.
I just like you said you were gonna give your son a magnum, like not just a condom.
yeah.
We don't wear just regular condoms around here. We wear magnums.
I will, yo. Loud as hell,
I
man.
You so
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Nah,
dead
for real.
serious, honey, because I don't play about that. I mean,
mhm.
because right now to this day, I'm a single woman. You know what I'm saying? And I got a lot of men that be mad at me because I say, no, I'm not sexually active with no one right now. I don't want to be,
And that's your
because I
choice.
choose not to be.
Mm.
When I'm ready to be and find that one person, then yeah, I'll knock you off. Until then, no.
Damn,
I
hold
don't have to
on.
play around with 1,000 different men because
She
I'm
said
single.
Go crazy.
You
Damn,
know,
Coco.
I mean,
Don't let them
they
know
be
you
like,
about
that's
to
not your
give
look
out
like.
a
Huh?
shot. I said, don't let them know you ready to give out a shot. Don't do that, cuz.
No, I'm not right now. I'm still celibate for
Oh
2024.
no, this ain't that. What we ain't gonna do today is turn this into the single show. We talking
I'm
about
just
what
saying.
women do. We
I'm
talking
just
about what
saying.
women do.
We talking about protection.
That's right.
Protection. Protect yourself in all aspects. If it's not having sex, that's the best protection. Don't
Right.
do it. Don't
Especially
do
some of
it.
these, the way some of these people move out here. I ain't gonna say just men because it's women too.
Not just
But
men, women too.
yeah,
Honey,
way
there's
so many
women that
people
are
move.
opening their legs to 3 or 4 different men in one night.
Yeah, nah.
People are
That's
Where they
foul.
at?
Get out of here with
that's
that.
foul.
I'm just fucking with y'all. Where they at? No, just
Mhm.
You
You don't
crazy.
want them.
Nah, for real.
I know. I don't. I was just had to.
Promise you.
I had to put a nigga mindset out there real quick though. Where they at?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
You
need
know,
somebody.
but so for real, I mean, that's not right, honey. So that's why I most definitely talk about safe sex.
Yeah.
I preach it to the world.
So I got a
Safe
question
sex,
for y'all.
no sex.
We about to break the rhythm, y'all. So look, I got a question for y'all. We're gonna start with Nicole, and then I'm gonna work y'all around. Who's y'all top 5 singing women R&B groups? Go, Nicole.
R&B groups.
Yeah, gotta be groups. I don't want no single, nothing. Groups.
Uh, well, I most definitely fool with Escape.
Okay.
Uh, um, SWV.
Okay.
Uh, um. Oh God, Gene.
Do you got 5?
I don't probably got 5 at the top of my head.
Y'all want me to give you my 5 first? And I ain't
Yeah,
no woman,
what's your
but I
5?
got 5 women though. I got 5 women groups. All right, so my first one gonna be Destiny's Child. I fuck with them, nigga. They tough. I love Destiny's Child. I used
Yeah,
to
be a
like
big
Sister.
Beyonce fan.
I used to like Sister with Missy Elliott. Them niggas was cold to me. I don't know what it was
Yeah,
about it. They just used to dance with that shit. You feel me? I like them niggas. I loved Total. So I
I
just
was
put
gonna
them in
say total. Yeah,
I
total.
like Total, you know what I'm saying? They was
Mm-hmm.
cold. Escape, definitely on my list. And then TLC, like that's my top 5,
Mm-hmm.
no particular order.
yeah.
In Vogue. In Vogue was really good.
All right, you go ahead, Abby. Tell me your 5, Abby. Let me see what
Oh,
you're
I'm
saying.
sorry.
R&B. Go
Uh,
ahead.
let's see. Destiny's Child would be up there. In Vogue. I liked them a lot back in the 90s. There aren't too many groups anymore, though, for real. That's what I'm trying to think.
Exactly.
Groups. Um, who else? I don't know. Somebody else go because I just had a couple.
All right, go Shantae. What's your top 5? Or any
Mm,
5. It don't matter.
I definitely SWV, Destiny's Child, um, Escape for sure. And I was a real big Total fan.
Total was
Uh,
cold.
Total.
I
Um,
don't total.
and I don't know. Like I agree. I can't really. I was definitely a
I keep leaving
TLC.
out
It's
info though.
yeah.
Info,
In Vogue. I mean, I like In Vogue. Don't get me
it was
wrong,
like
but
yeah. It was my niggas though. I want to hit all of
yeah,
it.
I mess with them a little bit. And then TLC, of course. I
Yeah.
Yeah,
love me some TLC.
TLC was
Yeah.
most definitely a top. TLC, Total, and I'ma say Escape. Them three and SWV, them 4 right there was probably out what,
Hmm.
right around the same time. So they was
Yeah.
like, but we don't have groups like that no more. You know what I'm saying? We don't have good
Hmm.
music like we had back then.
Hmm.
I was just saying, I was just asking about the top 5. Now I'm about to give y'all a good list. All right, here we go. We're gonna start with Shantae this time. Your top 5 soloist female R&B artists.
Oh. Um, I definitely have to say Keisha Cole.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um, you don't like Keisha Cole?
can't sing.
All right, let her finish your
I,
list first. Hold on,
I,
Nicole
I
Crazy.
have
She
to
said,
I
yeah.
have to kind of agree. I have to kind of agree to some degree, but I like her vibe. So Keisha Cole. Um,
Okay.
I do like even though I don't mess with Beyonce like it, I think she can sing.
Like I said,
Kelly
fuck with the
Rowland.
diva.
Kelly Rowland, for sure.
Yeah,
I like Solange.
yeah, Solange
Solange.
can sing better than the
Solange
diva.
can blow, and I like her vibe. Um, and Erica Badu.
Okay.
Um, Erica Badu's my favorite. Um, trying to think. Yeah. And what's her name? Oh, I can't even think. Um,
What's your thing?
um, Scott. I can't think. But
Man, I
yeah,
have to really think. I don't know who you Julia Scott. I mean
yeah.
what's her
Uh,
name? The
Jill
big girl.
Scott.
Jill
Jill
Scott.
Scott. I couldn't think. My mind just went blank. But
Yeah,
yeah.
she fine. She fine. She
And
fine.
new, I like Janae Aiko, whatever, however you say.
Is that is that her first name or her last name? Is just Janae? I gotta look her up. I don't think I know her. I don't know too many young ones, to be honest.
Janae Aiko, however you say, and Coco,
Mm,
my mind is just,
I can't think of
yeah,
what her name is. Coco
yeah,
something.
but
Yeah.
yeah,
I be knowing them by the songs. I don't really be knowing their names
Yeah, she's
nowadays.
all right. I know
hmm
her by the song, but I like India
yeah,
Ari,
yeah.
Mary J. Blige.
So
Uh, I don't really some K. I fool with K Michelle's music a little bit, but I'm really not a K Michelle fan.
right.
But I do listen to her music. Erica Badu, Jennifer
Right.
Hudson.
There she go.
Shit, I can probably name a list of them. Yeah. But them is ones I listen to a lot. I love some
hmm
India Arie though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Yeah.
That girl
It
blows
is
me
big
away when I
vibe,
listen
huh?
to her. Hey,
When
she's
you
a
listen
whole
to the
vibe
women,
for me.
when you listen to the women's R&B, they be so good at their craft. It's hard to pick them because niggas ain't thinking about Alicia Keys and just
Yeah.
people that got their own type of flow. Lauren Hill, like I can listen to her.
hmm
Lauren Hill, Alicia Keys,
On track.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they having their
yeah.
own flavor.
Lauren
And
Hill
the
for
young,
But I
sure.
don't know. I think Mary J. Blige was really my sister. Like I felt like I can relate to her music, her
that nigga gave
lifestyle.
me
You know what I'm saying?
15
Like,
years of some shit. She gave a nigga 15 years, nigga, and it never fall off.
hmm yeah. I rocks with Mary though. That's my girl. Mary, get it.
Yeah,
She
I
go
mess with
hard.
her.
Do y'all
She go
think
real.
y'all think any of them is harder than Tina Marie?
Who
Y'all
do
think
we think
any of
any
them?
of them's harder than Tina Marie?
Yeah,
I feel like Tina Marie personally. I think Tina Marie's in her own class.
I swear.
I
That
don't
Yeah,
even
shit's
she
know.
is.
crazy. That's
Yeah.
just
Yeah, she's
amazing.
in her own class. She got her own section over it.
Like you would have
Yeah.
to kind of be so much spiritually involved into your singing. Like Mary will probably be closest if I say it because she's so spiritually involved. Niggas was going through them times with Mary, and she
Mm-hmm.
whined for about 7 of them years, nigga. She was just coming up out that shit. Then she came out with that no
Yep.
more drama. Niggas was like, okay.
Yeah.
Like Tina
But
Marie made you feel that music, nigga. Like
yeah.
you have to feel Tina Marie, nigga.
But I felt that way about Lauren Hill.
Yeah, she was hard. I fuck
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
Lauren Hill.
Lauren Hill was hard though.
Yeah.
Lauren
I,
Hill
I
got
felt that way about her.
She just don't got enough material, and that's what make you so mad. Like she's
I
like Andre
know.
3000.
I
Her and
know.
Andre
So
3000 are the two of the same people. Like niggas is
I know.
like nigga rap, but
It's
he
so
ain't
crazy. Yeah, but just her one body of work that she did have is just like
hard.
timeless. Like you can listen to it anytime and it's still the same.
Real shit though. Nah,
Yeah.
she's definitely a legend, dog. Plus one of the coldest.
Yeah.
And like, and now in this day
With
and
one
age, there's
album
so
though,
many
with
talented
one album.
mm-hmm.
miseducation. Go
Yeah.
crazy on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
She showed up and showed all the way out to where she's telling motherfuckers right now, y'all lucky I made it anyway. He
Lucky
said
I even
throat
showed up at
surgery.
all.
Nigga got her fucked up.
That's crazy.
That's a goat right there. That's an OG goat. Cause she
Mm-hmm.
ain't never compromised herself or none of that shit. She like walked
Yeah.
away from it for real.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. All right, all right, here we go. Who's y'all favorite young rappers right now? Go ahead,
Yeah.
somebody.
Don't know none.
Um
Shantae
I
knows up.
I I mean, I have a lot. I don't know. I because I'm just a lover of music. I listen to all kind of
Yeah.
music. So I
I
know a lot
like
of the
J.
youngest.
Cole. I like Lil
I like
Baby.
J. Cole.
I
I
like Big
like I
X the
love me some,
Plug.
yeah, I like me some Lil Baby. Um
I like some of the finesse two times.
I like 21 Savage. A lot of people don't
I
agree
like
with me, but I love
21.
me
He
some
fucks me up.
21.
He's real slow, but I like that young nigga
Yeah.
though. He fucks me up.
I like
It's
Skilla
just,
Baby. A lot of people don't agree with me on that. I like
man,
him.
I can't get with that rapping out beat shit. That's what makes me mad.
Yeah, I just like a couple of his
All I'm
songs,
gonna
but I
tell
do like
y'all
him.
is I don't know. I probably done listen to their music, probably listens to their music, but I don't know who not a one of them people y'all said it is.
Hey, you better get associated with it. That's what your grandkids gonna be listening to. These little young retarded niggas. They young and retarded on the mic, but they jamming though. For real.
Yeah. I
It's a few of them I
can't
like.
even I can't even think, but
Who y'all like out the women? Who y'all think can
um
really rap out the women?
mm,
I think Megan
I
can
don't know, I
rap.
like
I
Megan Thee
think Cardi
Stallion
B can rap.
sometimes.
Who? Who?
Sometimes.
Who you say?
She said
Who you say,
Megan.
Shantae? Oh yeah, Megan can rap. Yeah, that bitch can rap. My bad. I mean, that tall
Can
girl
y'all
can
hear
rap.
me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you hear us?
That's what I was about to say.
Oh no.
She's
Can y'all
Can
hear
you
me?
hear us? Yeah.
I can't hear y'all.
Okay. Go in. Go out and
Somebody
come
must
back
have
in.
called her.
Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion can't rap though, like a motherfucker though.
Um
Yeah, Megan
I can
can.
mm-hmm. And
Cardi
I
B
can't
can
think
rap.
of one. Who?
I like Cardi
Cardi B
B
can rap.
though.
She
Yeah,
can
I
rap.
like Cardi B.
That little chick Scarlett got a nice little flow to her.
Yeah, she's all
Heard he
right.
got caught with the said he got stuck with the
Yeah, she all right.
She all right.
I didn't know who sung it.
That's
And
Scarlett.
I can't even remember. I'm thinking I can't remember her name right now though, but
What she
it's close.
saying?
My kids
I
probably know more than I do.
and I don't even know why I can't think of her name because I mess with her, but I can't. I don't know. I can't think.
Young
Uh,
M.A. Young Ma.
no, she's all right, but no. Uh, dang,
Remy Ma.
no, the one. Damn, I don't know why I can't think of her name. And literally, I
I
listen to
like
her all the
Remy,
time.
but I don't like how she did Papoose. I'm sorry.
I don't know though. I don't know nothing. I don't know.
It's some good female rappers out there that just not expecting a lot from them. So you
Yeah.
got the ones that's kind of sneaking in, but they kind of decent too and gonna be better though. I ain't gonna lie. They
Mm-hmm.
gonna get better. That's what you're gonna do when you rapping. But the ones that's standing over their neck right now, like they still gotta catch up to motherfucking Nicki's motherfucking ass. Nicki Minaj be going crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I could believe in all. I could believe all of them may be good rappers if I could probably hear them without their lyrics, like literally, like because see, I think I like more of a natural. I like to hear you it really coming out of your mouth, especially when you performing it. Don't give me that backstage music and you out there
All right.
just like
They
I
they
can't.
all should watch it. They all should watch a tutorial and a video of Queen Latifah. That's why
Mm-hmm.
Queen
Yeah.
Latifah is always the best rapper to me because this motherfucker makes all that shit seem like a movie. She talks real well.
Hmm.
She can rap.
Right.
Yep.
It was
Hey,
like
even Eve back in the day.
yeah, they couldn't fuck with
Hmm.
Eve on that
Eve
pit
back in
bull
the
in the
day.
skirt. They called her pit bull in the skirt. Nigga, she biting
Mm-hmm.
niggas' heads off. They ain't want
Mm-hmm.
no
No,
Eve.
Eve was
Hell no.
cold, and
They
I'm
ain't want
telling y'all,
boss.
that's why
Remember
I
boss
can't get
Shantae?
into it because they get
What'd you say?
they do. That's why I
Remember
don't watch
boss?
the BET Awards.
I don't watch none of
Remember
that shit.
It
boss?
should be fake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, got up, man. They couldn't fuck with her. That motherfucker right there had lyrics for real. Her
Mm-hmm.
whole CD used to go crazy though. That motherfucker could rap.
Yeah.
They ain't want Mia X.
Yeah,
Mia X
Mia
gonna bite
X.
your head off.
Yeah, Mia X for sure.
It's a lot of female rappers that like they gotta really hold the torch to it. I know they're gonna sell records in this state era, but shit, I know some girls, I know some women that used to throw the fuck hard, nigga.
Mm-hmm. I can't. I don't know why. I don't know why I cannot think of her name because I listen to her all the time. It's just because I'm thinking about it. But your girl who did the video, basically off the belly scene. Um,
It's
damn,
new.
it's not new, but she's always got new shit. Oh God, I don't know. I'll think of it, but
That nigga Rico King said sexy red. Just kidding.
Hey, Rico, no, we know motherfuckers used to bite off heads though. Foxy Brown bite a bitch
yeah,
head off.
Foxy
Yeah,
Brown, for
Foxy
sure.
Brown
Rod,
did.
Rod Digger, Missy Elliott, way above they level that they could even fathom.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm saying they
Definitely.
wouldn't even be able to understand why she's so cold.
Mm-hmm.
This bitch done sung the hook, made the dances, choreographer, day motherfucking ass,
And
help a nigga make
everything.
the beat, wrote everything, wrote somebody else's song while she in the studio, and got all the dance moves and shit. Crazy ass. And she's throwing
It's crazy.
real showmanship. But now you
Yeah.
just gotta go out there and show you can twerk a little bit.
Yeah, with an entourage.
You gotta show
Mm-hmm.
you,
That's it.
you gotta show
That's
you can twerk.
literally that's literally it.
And you gotta have a BBL.
I'm trying to think of some young rappers that I really fuck with this little young women though. But I can't like really can't none of them fuck with Nicki. And Nicki's really still at Lil Kim's level. And Lil Kim ain't the best. Lil Kim was hard though.
Yeah, she was.
Lil Kim was hard.
Yeah.
She had her
I don't know
moments.
what happened to her.
She had her moments
She
though.
fell off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think she fell off too. I didn't want to say she fell off for a while though. I can say it now though, but she didn't really fall off. She just got too old. She let
Mm-hmm.
She
herself
just
get
got
too
too
old.
what?
She let herself get too old for it.
Man, I don't even know if that's it, man. I don't
Right.
know what happened to Lil
Started
Kim.
hating and everything. Yeah, you might be right.
I
Yeah.
don't know, man.
She was a cobra though. I ain't gonna lie. She was a cobra.
Yeah, she's something.
Yeah.
Damn, crazy, man. Now we just got that's what we got now, y'all. We got Sexy Red, we got Glorilla. Glorilla getting better though. I heard a couple songs with Glorilla
Mm-hmm.
actually getting a little better. I
Yeah,
like
she's
Glorilla.
I like her for I like her.
Yeah. Like I don't dislike neither one of them. It just I be wanting to see them be able to rap. I be getting mad now. Like for real, y'all. A lot of the women rappers back in the days was better than the male rappers, and
Yeah,
I be
right.
like,
Yeah.
Now for real, it just be getting a catchy hook and then the rest of it be
yeah,
trash.
how y'all gonna let Ziggy or
Mm-hmm.
Azalea be a better rapper than y'all? Like nigga, bitch, I would get
Yeah.
mad. Like she can rap, she can out rap Sexy Red, Glorilla. She'll get on Cardi B's ass. She might fuck around and get on Megan too, but I don't know. Megan rap like a nigga though.
Yeah,
Megan
Megan can
rap the
rap.
shit out them beats.
Yeah, Megan can rap.
Y'all like that Plan B?
Mm, it's okay. I don't know. I
Man,
ain't
that
really listened
motherfucker
to it
go
like that.
hard, man. I hate to be the nigga she's talking about in that motherfucker. That's what I was like, man. What the
I
hell's wrong
mean,
with this?
yeah, it was alright. It was alright.
That's one of them songs where a nigga better not be in the vicinity when six chicks is playing that, nigga.
Right.
Nigga, use a bitch, use a bitch. Be like, oh, let me get the fuck up out of here. I think the Lakers is playing that song. Get the fuck up out of here.
Something.
The Louisville's playing, nigga. Let me get up out of here,
That's hilarious.
nigga. Hey, man. What y'all got going on for the New Year's? What do y'all see? What do y'all got some resolutions or what is it, man? Let me know.
Um,
I ain't got no resolutions. My resolutions is to continue to work on myself, love myself, stay at peace, and level up. That's it, and that's all.
Nigga, them is resolutions, cuz. Okay. We
Well,
heard.
I mean, I did that. I was doing that in
Mhm.
2023. I'm just taking it into 2024 with me because you know what I'm saying, I'm staying on that positive level, you know.
mm,
So just
I'm
staying
the same.
positive. That's it.
Yeah, I'm the same. I don't really do New Year's resolutions either. But just like you said, just keep moving forward with the things that I was doing. Uh, Definitely self improvement continuously, and just I don't know, just trying to improve all aspects of my life and making sure that I remove things that don't belong quicker than usual.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See,
Remove things when
that's
need to
how
be removed and
that's
accept
how I know
things when
y'all
need to
niggas
be
got raised
accepted.
right. That's how I know y'all niggas got raised right. And y'all experienced and then got older. Cause guess what these young niggas gonna say? Shit, make sure my motherfucking switch fall off a little faster than the last year. Make sure I hit more licks this year and shit. You know,
Yeah,
shit.
that's I don't know
That
what
just
that's about.
it
I
come with
don't either.
experience.
I don't know
I'm
what that's
lost,
about.
girl.
Shoot, I like waking up when I want to. I like eating when I
Man,
want to. I
that,
like freedom. Shoot, I like to be
that come with
free.
Mm-hmm.
experience.
Yeah,
They
I like
dealing
to
with
be
a
free.
different
Yeah.
type of animal and a monster. They coming up under some shit where
Yeah,
their recreational drug, they could take it and die. So
Yeah.
yeah.
and they
Yeah.
listening
Definitely.
to a nigga like Rod Wave that's so fucking depressing and making this suicidal
Yeah.
music, and now
And you know
everybody.
what? I actually like Rod Wave,
Yeah,
but
that's
I
grown
just
people music though.
So hold
well,
on, let me tell y'all the story on Rod Wave. So y'all know he just did a concert here in Louisville, right?
We already know,
And
and
my
they was
kids kept saying, I want to go, I want to go. I'm like, man, I don't even know who Rod Wave is. So I work part-time for Hilton. I work at the 4th Street, 4th and Chestnut location. So I'm at work and all these people's getting off the elevator, these big dudes, and they all short, but they big. And the people in the lobby, they just going crazy. And I look over at the little white dude. I'm like, who are they yelling at like that? Why are they acting like that in this lobby? He was like, that's Rod Wave. But his security guards, 2 of his security guards was standing at the desk. I didn't know who they was. I was like, who the fuck is Rod Wave? They gonna turn around and say, you don't know who Rod Wave is? I said, no, and don't. So they gonna bring him over to the desk. I mean, the nigga ain't them, but this.
yeah, he is
that
short.
depressing ass music.
I was
But you
like,
know what? But you know what? I fuck with Rod Wave. I just wish that he would and he has, I guess, a little bit. I just wish he would diversify his music a little bit more. But
Yeah, make a happy song, nigga. Get with
yeah,
Pharrell.
like,
That's what I
but
say.
I fuck with Rod Wave. I just feel like
I
he
fuck with it too, Shantae, but that's grown people music. That ain't
no,
for a
I
9-year
agree.
old.
I agree because I feel like
Them
these
adults taking
kids,
their 9-year-olds, the 8-year-olds
yeah,
to go see Rod Wave.
yeah.
That nigga
Well,
drunk.
and what
They
I
said
don't
he
agree
jumped off
with,
a building in the
yeah, that's what I
concert.
was gonna say. What I don't agree with is, I mean, make the music that you want. You got your crowd. Everybody's got their people that they playing to, whatever. Find your people. That's cool. But
Man,
what I didn't agree with was the suicide thing because at first, me and all my
man.
kids, of course, my kids are grown, so it's a little bit different. But at
Yeah.
first, me and all my kids was gonna go. And then when we started hearing about that, like my daughter was like, "Oh no, we ain't going." Like
Man,
it's
what the
just
fuck is this?
yeah, because I didn't even hear about it at first, but when they start talking about him, like even I don't even care what you're doing,
Yeah, me neither though.
you simulating suicide, and the thing is, I feel like he understands that his audience is yes, you have some older people who mess with you, but your audience is primarily young and impressionable
Yeah.
people. Like I don't understand, and then the type of songs that he sings, obviously that crowd of people might be going through some shit, and then for you to
You know
do
they
that, I
are because
just
they teenagers, Shanti.
yeah,
I
I
mean,
just feel like I
Shantae,
just
they
feel like that was
teenagers,
a
so they
lot.
got undeveloped brains.
Yeah, I feel like
Like,
that was a lot. That was a lot. I feel like that was completely wrong. But oh, I did
it
think
ain't
of who
his
I
fault, though. It's really
yeah.
our fault for taking
But you
our
know who
kids.
I was talking about when I was talking about the one female rapper,
Who's that?
Cash Doll.
Oh, yeah, she is all right. I like
I
Cash
mess with
Doll.
Cash Doll. Yeah, I like
She
her.
go hard.
I
Oh,
couldn't
hold on.
wait
We
for the
left
rest.
out. We left out the baddest bitch, nigga. Trina too. I forgot about Trina.
Oh, Trina. I don't mess
oh
with
yeah.
Trina like that though. I mean,
I
I
do
like
though.
Trina, but I don't mess with her like that.
Yeah, she's the
I
first one
like
to
the
talk that
old
sexy
Trina.
red talk. She can
Yeah.
just really rap though. She can
Yeah,
she
she
talk
can.
that
Hmm.
sexy
She
talk, but
can.
she can really rap
Yeah,
though.
she can really rap, but I don't know.
Yeah,
But
the baddest bitch go hard there. That's probably just worst
Yeah,
spring
she do. I
Wayne.
do.
yeah.
I fuck with Trina now.
I mean, she's all right.
I know that's right. Yeah, that nigga is all right. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but
Trina used to
I
go
mess
crazy.
with Cash Doll though. Cash Doll, she's all right. I like her. I feel like she's really slept on a lot, but I like her.
I think young M.A. will probably out rap all them little chicks and probably have to face somebody like Remy Ma or something, but she just kind
Yeah.
of stay in her own little lane though.
Yeah,
She
she's been
go
sick
hard
too.
though.
They said she's been sick, so maybe she'll come back harder. Who knows?
That nigga can rap though. I know that much. That nigga
Yeah.
be going crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
Brett said the music now is to make the young female hoes and the little gangster niggas, little sassy niggas.
I mean, I can't argue with that. I
I
can't
can't
argue with that.
disagree with it or argue with it. I can't really speak. I mean, that's kind of like what it seems
A
like.
lot of it anyway. A lot of it, yeah.
Can I ask y'all a
But
question? When y'all think about, when y'all hear Tyler Perry, do y'all see Medea or do y'all see Tyler Perry?
Medea.
Damn. Imagery's a motherfucker, ain't it?
Mhm.
Nah, real talk. I can't spin it no kind of way. Like shit.
I do. All you see is Medea. in his
I don't
face and everything, with all his face shaved off. All you see is Medea.
I don't even see Tyler Perry no more. I swear I don't.
Mm-mm. Shoot, I don't even in the movies that he do be playing himself, as himself, I see him as Medea.
The mannerisms and shit, like he can't. It's like he can't turn off the mannerisms because that nigga damn near
But
ready to
it's
say.
but I think he realizes that because it's like one, I don't remember, it was maybe a couple years ago, a year or two ago or something, and he had a play or something. He was like, it was Medea's, like his last time doing Medea, he said he was tired of it, but I don't think it was
Yeah,
the reason.
but he
But
brought
he
her
said,
back though. That nigga
yeah, but
killed her and
that's
brought
what
her
I was gonna
back.
say. But he brought her back. It was just like that's weird to me because like,
Hey, that's his demons he's fighting. No, most niggas be like, I don't want to smoke no more crack. I don't want to drink no more. This nigga's like, I
yeah,
don't want to put this dress on no more, nigga. But I gotta put this dress on. I got to.
yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just weird.
That's crazy.
Mm,
O.T. Perry. And I started off watching that nigga like in like 98, 99 when the plays was dropping.
mm-hmm.
We introduced a lot of motherfuckers to that shit. Then I started seeing it and I started being like, damn, I done seen this nigga in the dress more than I have in any regular clothes. And I stopped watching this shit. I wouldn't even let my sons watch that shit. Cause they gonna keep seeing this nigga in the dress. Then occasionally they gonna see this nigga outside the dress.
Yeah, I
Now
think
we
though I think it's done gotten to the point though to where you don't even really think of him as
nah,
a man in a dress with that
it's just
character.
Medea. He's Medea.
It's just Medea. It's just a character. Like I don't really think that I don't think of it like that. So I don't know what other people see, but
Yep. I
Yeah, like
don't. I
basically
just look
what
at
you're
it as
saying is
Medea.
same
yeah,
breath though, you don't know who Tyler Perry is, so he's really
without
just
that,
Medea.
exactly,
So I
exactly,
just see Medea. I don't see Tyler Perry. I just see Medea.
yeah,
It's a character,
because
but I feel like he's took the character into his real life. I don't know. It just I can't hear him say nothing. When he was mad at Spike Lee, he said, "Shit, Spike Lee can go to hell," and it sounded dead like Medea. I was like, damn, that was crazy.
He did because I heard that. I was like, damn, did he just turn into Medea
Oh,
instead
that
of
was
Tyler
hilarious.
when
Like
he
this nigga
that's
crazy.
hilarious.
I
That's
seen that
hilarious.
same thing. I was like, did he just turn into Medea instead of Tyler Perry?
For real though. Like
That's
that
crazy.
It's
nigga
like he's
broke
more
character.
harder he's more harder as Medea than he is a man.
I swear. Like I can't. I gotta see him. He got to do something dramatic, like one of them 007s, nigga. Like
That's crazy.
he got to do Black Panther
Mhm.
3 or something, nigga. Because he gonna be dressed like like what's Trey's mama's name in Boys in the Hood?
I don't even remember what her name was.
He go Tina Turner. He gonna be dressed up like her in the Black Panther.
Nigga, you
Mm-mm.
better put that vibranium down.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Nah, y'all silly.
I'm like,
No, I'm just fucking with
Tyler
y'all.
Perry bred it up though.
Yeah.
Shit. So what?
Shantae, did you
What's
go see the movie Color
does that make
Purple?
it better?
No, not yet.
I ain't,
Mm.
I got it on my little what's the name, so I'm gonna watch it, but I hadn't got a chance to watch it yet.
On the Fire Stick.
No, I got there's something on my Xbox. It's called a Cody. I'll be watching everything on that mother.
Oh, okay. Because I
I'm
think
gonna
it's
watch
on
it on
the
that.
first. I don't get to watch TV as much as I would like to. So but
Yeah,
I'm gonna
for
try
real.
to watch it.
I'll be turning
Mm.
on shit, making sure it watches me while I go to sleep when I get off work. Nigga,
Nah,
that's
for real.
it.
I'll turn the TV on and turn straight around.
For real. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'll be
My
here.
TV
I
just
turn around like back to sleep. Shit.
Roku TV just pops around on my TV all day. That's all it
I
does.
swear.
Man, I've been watching Third Watch since for like a month. You know, Third Watch came out, it was competing with SVU. And they came out like right before 9/11 and then went on for like 6 seasons. They got everybody on the DMX, nigga, Nia Long, everybody. Get on
I
Tubi.
ain't
It's
never
on.
seen that.
You're gonna watch the first episode and watch them all. I've been watching that motherfucker for about a month, nigga. I just turn it on, boom. So
Mm.
many people that's in the industries on this show, nigga, on everything.
That's
What
why
is
I
it
don't
called?
really.
Third Watch.
Third Watch. It's on Tubi, ain't it?
Yep.
Yep.
Mm.
It's the
I might have to
firemen
look at
and
that.
the firemen and the police in the New York the FDNY shit. Man, that shit wild.
I don't
It's like
ever get
SVU.
to keep up. I don't ever get to keep up with stuff like that. That's why I just everybody be like, "Do you watch Power? You watch it?" I don't be watching none of that stuff because I can't keep up with
Yeah.
it.
I binge watch that shit in my free time. I Like I can't watch it up to date no more. But
Yeah.
I'll go binge watch it though.
Yeah. I would have to do something like that.
And then I miss like I just let the season play, and I miss 4 episodes out of every season, and sooner or later I go back and
Mhm.
watch it. Like, oh damn, that's what happened. That's why that nigga was doing that.
Right.
Real talk.
That's crazy.
TV ain't even TV no more, man. I'm gonna subscribe to some shit. I don't even know what I'm getting out of this bullshit. Nothing. Fuck, nigga. All these goddamn Mexican channels and shit.
All for the money.
Yep. They getting us out all that money.
Mm-hmm.
So I just be like, fuck it. Somebody send me your login.
Well, you
Hey,
can't do that on Netflix no more.
I be watching
Nope.
cooking shows though. I watch cooking shows like on YouTube. Like I just type in the best barbecuing nigga or something. Man, that shit'll have you so motherfucking hungry, boy. You be 700 pounds out here, boy.
That's why I'm not gonna watch it.
I tried to
Exactly.
remake everything.
Exactly.
I tried to remake everything I see, nigga. I need to go to Kroger's, nigga. Hold up, pause. That motherfucker showing out, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like the cooking shows done turned up. I'll tell you what I watch. I watch Who Got the Coldest RV. Baby, $1 million RVs where the car go up in them, nigga. It's a porch on the outside, nigga. Who how it's like to live in Dubai. I watch documentaries and shit. Then I watch walking through every city, like walking through downtown New York. It'd be some random motherfucker from the city, but New York got the best people. They got real tour guides. This nigga be knowing about statues and shit like this was made in 1958. You know, I'm like, nigga, but they'll walk from Brooklyn to, you know what I'm saying, wherever, the Bronx or whatever the fuck they doing. I watch that in every state. It's some random motherfucker walking everybody through everything in every goddamn state. And I'll be dead serious like I'm there and shit.
That's crazy. I ain't never seen that. The most thing that I watch is documentaries. I watch documentaries and stuff. And then I watch what is it? Investigation TV. The ID
Man,
channel or something like that.
have some wild shit on there too.
Yeah, I'll be watching that when I
The
do
Yeah, I
get
world's
watch
dumbest
anything
criminals. It ain't
investigation.
dumbest criminals, but it's like the weirdest like cases and shit I be watching on there. Man, that shit be
hmm They say you real weird if you can relax to criminal.
crazy.
What is it like the mystery criminal TV shows?
Hmm.
That's what I do.
I love that.
That snap
Yeah, I
shit.
watch it.
Like
Yeah,
black women really be Indian style eating chips and shit, watching Snap.
for
Hmm.
real. Be all into
Yep.
it too.
She hit the nigga in the back of the head with a muffler. Boom.
I be watching it. I be watching that shit.
I'll be watching
Don't
that
get
shit.
twisted because I love it. CSI. Oh, girl. Sit here, watch all day and watch mystery shows and police shows and
Right.
Well,
investigations. I be trying to.
we came up under a bunch of police shows and motherfucking niggas saving days and real tough crime
Cops.
fighters and cops and shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Niggas used to
Yeah.
watch Hunter. Me and Shantae's old enough to know about Hunter. That
Yeah.
nigga's hairline was like that. He had that little LeBron James right there, nigga. He was an old, funny built
Back up
white
off
dude.
my husband though.
He was a funny built white dude. He used to
Yeah.
solve
Oh,
crimes and shoot people and
he
shit.
wanted to keep throwing my husband off up in there and stuff. Like hating on him and
Yeah,
his
some old,
hairline and his chap lips. Cause I
yeah,
bought
some
him a
old,
whole bunch of CarMax for Christmas.
we had some old looking niggas on TV. We used to watch the shit. Them niggas look 1,000 years old.
Yeah. They didn't back then though.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you're right. Cause Tom Selleck, that nigga used to look Magnum PI.
Mm-hmm.
I used to have to watch Dallas with my granny. I used to have to watch Dallas, Knots Landing, nigga, fucking Falcon Crest. I just be wanting to be in there though, not
All
be
the
in the
soap
bed.
operas.
Nighttime soap operas too.
Mm-hmm. I used to watch
That was a
them.
big, that was a thing back in the G, boy, for real.
Yeah.
You get smacked out the bed talking while that shit was on. Granny, get that.
Y'all crazy.
Nah, it's just Friday, man. I want everybody to take their Friday like it's a real Friday, nigga. We don't got nothing to do tomorrow.
Shoot, who said that?
Oh, me, a
Right.
nigga, a nigga that's off tomorrow. Me, my man.
I mean, shoot, I'm off too, but I got stuff to do.
I swear I do. These motherfucking babies gonna make sure I got something to do, nigga.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Mine do too, and they
Most
grown.
definitely.
So
Even when they grown, they still that's the worst.
I got
it's
a grown one too. That nigga old as hell too. Call me
yeah.
dad. Dad.
I swear they find something for you to do.
Hey, they will call us for anything.
That's what I like. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I do. My daughter called me because she don't want she needs somebody to talk to while she's walking through the grocery store.
My nose is strong though. See, my nose is strong. I'll be like, nah. Daddy, you feel like talking? Nope. Especially when I know you about to talk. Be like, I can. What you want to talk about? No, because I was up. Nope. My nose is strong.
You
You
already
up
know
right
what they
now?
up to.
You know how you be in the bed and you really feel like guilt to make you think your kid really wants something on the Saturday afternoon at 12 o'clock fucking PM. And you in the bed? What you doing something right now? You in the bed? Yeah, nigga, I'm in the bed. I'll call you back in a minute. But guilt to make you be like, nah, I ain't in the bed. What's up? No, I was just trying to see if you'll take me to Kroger's or something. No, nigga, shit. In the
See, I get
bed.
total opposite from my daughter. She calls me talking about what are you doing? You at home? I have to be like, no, why? She be like, oh. If I say yes, she be like, oh, I'm outside, I'm about to drop the kids off. What?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
pump
set
your
that
brakes.
trap
I
up,
didn't say
boy.
I was babysitting today.
Hey, they be asking them weak ass questions. They be like some questions, but not really questions, just trying to check your temperature and shit. So would you probably do something today? Yeah.
Right.
Y'all just invent
What you
something.
got up today?
Right.
Hmm.
Yeah, I got something up today. Let me think about it and I'll call you back and tell you what I want.
Right.
Right.
Meanwhile, my kids FaceTime me and just have me. We just be sitting there just going about our day for hours and forget we even on the phone. I'm like, why are we even on the phone?
Shantae, I thought it was just
Yes.
me and Janaea that do it. I swear to God, people would come in my house and me and Janaea be on the phone and they be like, y'all just sitting there looking at each other. That's what we do. I'll
For real,
walk
for real.
away, go in the kitchen, do something, come back. She's still sitting on.
Still sitting there.
Nah, real shit.
I be
That's
like,
me and
these
both of mine.
kids.
Both of
Oh my
mine do it.
goodness.
Hey man,
Mm.
Well,
the
honey,
motherfucking
we gonna have to get a group chat because all three of mine, I can't sit on the phone with all three of them now. I'm
I
gonna have to have
swear.
three phones.
not a group chat. I already group chatted up.
Mhm.
Check.
Man, I'm about to have to go get me something to eat here in a minute.
Girl, I'm sitting here thinking about some food at the same time, but I got like 4 donuts left out of my Krispy Kreme box from last night.
Not the donuts.
I'm about to go do the dolphin in the bed. I sure appreciate y'all. It's all week what women do. Today I was just taking it easy because it was a Friday. Y'all want to talk
The
about
dog,
anything? Let me know.
you
Just get
gonna
on
go
this
dolphin in the bed. What's that mean? You going to bed?
I mean, I'm gonna do like that until I go to sleep. You know how you be moving around? I'll be rubbing on pillows and shit. Then I'll be out of there. It's that nervous energy. I just got off work not too long ago.
Oh damn! Well, you should be
Ah.
asleep.
Ain't no sleep. Then I'm gonna start.
He got to come home, wind down, wind down,
Okay.
wind down. He done wind down now. We done gave him a good 2-3 hours of our time.
That's right. Okay.
Wind
And I
down.
appreciate it. And all the women that's on here and still on here, nigga, y'all, I told y'all I'm gonna send y'all something. I got y'all.
Hey, and all my friends that's on here, I need y'all to like and follow my cousin, both of them.
You silly.
I'm
I
about to
love
start doing that
y'all.
Memphis Chuck and shit like that. That gonna be, hey, watch, nigga, y'all gonna see me. I'm gonna reel it out. Let's go.
Right.
Love y'all niggas, man. I'm off here.
Love
Y'all be
y'all.
good.
All right. Love y'all.
All right, have a good one.
Have a good one.
Yep.